Hello, everyone, and welcome to Candlekeep, or not, as the case may be. Welcome to my flat this week. Um, we, we're all aware that the country has now gone into a lockdown, so we've moved everything to run from my flat at the moment, just to keep things a little bit safer. So I do apologise if we have any technical hiccups tonight. My internet connection this end of town is not as strong as it is down at the shop end. Um, Not going to worry about any of that for now, though. We're here to play some D&D. How is everyone? How are all the players? How are you all doing?
Awesome.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
tip
Yeah,
top.
it's great. Just getting a quick sound
Let's
check
do
in
this.
there as well.
I'm
Does
not
any?
happy I ran out of chocolate.
Oh, Lester,
I
how did
have.
you let this
I
happen?
I can send you donuts if you want.
E-donuts.
Oh, never
Interesting.
say no to donuts.
Does anyone want to give a recap from last week?
We had some
Harry,
conversation.
Harry.
There was a minor little duke out between two big meaty fellas, and I believe that was the long and short of it, really.
Yeah, that was pretty much it. So last week, yes, the party met up. A group of strangers initially. They met at the Northern Light Inn in a town called Nashkel, um, where they were just generally hanging out, enjoying themselves. Halric was there, drowning his sorrows a little. When along comes our Asimar friend, Veltivor, sorry.
Say
Um,
the full title.
Oh God, I can't remember the full title. You want to do? I'm not doing that every single time.
Servant of the Supreme Marshal of all armies, holder of the Light of Honor, loyal member of the Order of Watchful Lions, and smiter of denizens of chaos and lover of women from Gundarland to Hollandeth.
Now
I've
do
got to
it.
remember the
I'm a
title.
professional.
Now do it without
Hey,
looking
I'm
at your
sure.
script.
I'm a 54 professional, so you can remember that. That's pretty easy to remember.
Veltivor had a job that he was looking for some assistance with. The Nashkel mines have experienced some issues lately with the ongoing iron crisis that's caused the iron ore coming out of the ground to be, tainted and basically useless. So Beltavoy is here looking to recruit some members of his, of the public to go in and clear out the rest of the mines, essentially. Um, I'm sure there was much merriment and much drinking had throughout the evening. Halric was enjoying more than a few beers paid for by his new friends. Um, and it's at Halric's house that we will be in tonight's session. His children play in the garden. Three young boys and a young girl all running around playing tag around a tree as Halric stares kind of listfully looking out of a window. And his wife approaches. Halric, my dear, you haven't touched your breakfast this morning.
I am troubled, woman. I feel the call of the outside again. Work at the mine has been poor, and I've been offered money to again take up arms in battle.
Halric, we've been through this before. You have a family now. There's more to think about than the glory of battle. I know.
Woman, this is the only way I can pay for you and the children. You know this. I have no talent for trade or mining. My gift to the family is my strength.
There must be
This
something.
is how I will give you the life you deserve.
Halric, we're not rich, but we are happy here. Surely that's enough. The roof over our head, some food in our bellies.
I am not sad that we came here, but since I have left the north, there is an emptiness inside me. An emptiness I felt until last night, when a small man gave me this big bruise, and I felt alive again for the first time in months. I need to feel that feeling to be alive. I need to feel the smash of knuckle on bone, the steel in my hand. It is the only way I can live. You must let me do this, Envir. I will make you proud.
Halric. And she walks in behind you and sort of places her hands on your shoulders. I'm scared, Halric. Without you, I can't imagine my life as a widow.
I cannot promise that I will come back, but I will promise to try. The barmaid at the Northern Light is a good woman. Speak to her. She may give you work. Not much, but something. Enough to put food on the table, at least, until I return.
If you must do this, and she heads towards the fireplace, and hanging over the fireplace is this giant, broad-headed axe, very thick handle, built from men much bigger than the sort of average size, and she lifts it off the side and keeps her back to you. She says, "If you do this, Halric, don't promise me that you'll try and come back." She turns to face you, hands you the axe, and says, "Promise me that you will."
By Earthguard, I swear I will return. And I take the axe off her.
So you take the axe from her. She calls in the children from outside and explains to them, what's going on. It's
Where is my
hard.
eldest? Where is Auroch?
All right,
I must speak with him.
Father, what's wrong?
Auroch, look at me. Look at your father. I am going away now, and I am taking my blade. You understand what that means?
Yes, Father.
You must be strong for your mother and your brothers and your sister. Promise me. Remember what I always told you.
I promise. You can see
Fire in the belly, ice in the mind. You remember, yes?
I remember, Father. I remember. You could see he's doing his best to hold this sort of stoic face, but you can see that tears are slowly beginning to form in his eyes. Just come back, Father. That's all.
I will fight all the stronger knowing I have you waiting for me. Keep your chin up. You're a man today.
So, the rest of the family at this point closes in and embraces Halric as he prepares, a few supplies, a few meager things that he has kicking around. Mostly just worried about making sure that he's got his axe. As long as he's got that, what else does he need? And with a sort of very fond and tearful farewell as he leaves the house, and it's a short walk to the mines. It's not very far at all. The rain starts to slowly set in. Starts running down Howrick, but again, he barely pays it any mind. His eyes set on this singular focus, and he approaches the large quarry where the mine has been dug, winds his way down some wooden stairs where the rest of the group has gathered already. Beltavor is there with the foreman of the mines.
Alec, you finally made it. You said your goodbyes, I presume?
And
I have.
the foreman looks over your shoulder, Beltavor, and he said, "Look, I don't. If you want to go in there, that's all your own business. But I'm not responsible for whatever happens to you and this bunch of."
We don't need anybody to be responsible for us.
Bunch
You look like us big sturdy men and a nice pretty lady cat thing.
Big sturdy man. I mean, one of them looks like a big sturdy man. One of them I can smell from here. One of them looks like they might be part cat, and that one with the pointy ears, he looks like a wet fart would knock him over, mate.
Hey, now don't you be insulting members of my party now.
Yeah.
My good sir, would you mind if I just cut in just a little bit there? It sounds to me that you don't have a lot of confidence in our abilities to fulfill this warrior-given mission of ours.
You're right, I don't.
I'll bet you a gold that we get out alive.
Make it 10.
10 gold, and I'll put it down as a little deposit right now. And I'll pass over 5 gold. It says, little 5 gold, so you can keep it, just in case I do die. If you want the rest of it, you have to come in and get me body. But if I come out, you've got to give me that gold back plus 10. How's that?
All right, mate, you're on.
That sounds like a good deal there, man.
But, I mean, you don't look like much, but it would be nice if we could recover some of the bodies down there. Some families around here would like to put their loved ones to rest, I'm sure.
Our primary concern is to end whatever evil lays within this place. Once that is done, I'm sure the place will be safe for you to go and recover bodies.
Well, on your head be it then, mate. And he pulls the key out of his pocket, turns to this huge iron gate behind him, puts the key in the lock, twiddles it a little bit, cranks it open, slides it back. Said, but once you go in, this gate's getting locked. I can't risk any of them feckin' demons getting back out of you.
I understand, good man.
All right then, on your heads be it. And he ushers
May
you
the
through.
general of gods always look upon you.
Yeah, whatever, bud. Yeah. Oh, my mouse has chosen now to run out of battery. Unbelievable, wonderful. Thank you.
Mr. Veltavor, sir, I don't think you mentioned in the tavern that there would be things such as demons in our path and struggles. I thought we were simply coming down here to have a look at some ore. To be honest,
I did inform you that this would be a dangerous mission.
I understood there would be danger. I thought some rocks.
There's no danger in collecting pretty rocks, is there, Gripe?
Well, there might be rocks falling on my head. I don't know.
I'm sure. Just clap your hands like you did there. If you meet, if like you did in the tavern, if you meet anything, you'll be fine. But just
I'll
keep the singing to a minimum.
I'll tell you what. I'll keep the singing into minimum, but I bet you a silver piece that a rock will fall on my head at some point.
No, I don't bet like that.
Okay, well, how about a drink in the tavern later tonight? I'll bet you a drink.
I could certainly take that. That's yes.
And then
fair enough.
Consider it an agreement, and I put my hand out to shake your hand.
Veltavor will kind of kneel down and shake your hand.
You probably crush it. I'm not very strong.
Strength check.
You certainly got yourself a mighty grip there, sir.
Thank you.
You head down into the darkness of the mines. It's not completely pitch black. There's a few torches still lit. Maybe as far as the miners currently dare to go. I'm just going to transfer you across now. Oh no, I need to transfer the stream across. There we go. If you'd like to place tokens at the entrance, please. It'll be around here.
Okay.
The air here is damp.
Off the belt. Yes.
Everywhere is thick with dust. There's chunks of rock lying all over the place. Half bust up carts full of what appears to be iron ore. In the cave ahead of you, the tracks run into the cave where some rocks have recently fallen in. Loads of bodies lying unceremoniously, just kind of thrown into the cave. And some words are sort of scribed in blood on one of the larger rocks.
What words are in what language are they written in?
Draconic.
This is some text that I myself cannot read. If
I can
anybody
read it.
skilled,
Forgot to check everyone's languages, mother. You
my
read
good
Draconic.
lady, you can read this script.
I can.
Step forth. Show us that fine intellect of yours.
So it's very broken words, but it roughly translates to take your dead and leave.
Well, that certainly sounds like a pretty easy mission, to be honest. If our job down here is to get some bodies, we can skedaddle on out of here.
No, Gripe. Again, our quest, our mission is to end the evil that lays within these mines.
What is the evil, may I ask?
We shall face that when the time comes.
So we're walking in here with no plan, no idea of what we're...
Our plan is to smite whatever evil lies within this place.
What if it's a demon god?
Then we shall smite the demon god.
Your conversation is cut short briefly for a moment when there's this sound echoing down the hallways of... It kind of sounds like a Yorkshire Terrier. Yipping is the best way for me to describe it.
I suggest we take positions. We have something coming.
When you can...
Sounds like dinner.
Which tunnel is it coming from?
You can't really pinpoint it. The sound's bouncing around all over the place. in here at the moment.
Do any of us recognise what would make such a sound?
Yeah, Lauren again. Sorry, Jesse would. Yeah, being again it's in Draconic, and the sort of exclaiming intruders, shouting things like alarm. It's very one word, simple communication.
I think they know we're here.
Come on, my warhammer's thirsty.
Show me and Tordek where they are. Our job is to create bodies, not to collect them. Come on, friend.
I'll draw my sword, and as I see everyone else is getting excited, I'll start clashing my sword against the shield.
This way.
I'm just going to take a couple of steps back, just to keep not to retreat, but just to have versatility in where I can move. That's all.
Is that working? Am I revealing areas or not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. It might just be a bit delayed on the stream side, that's all.
Onwards.
Actually, according to the stream, nothing is updated. Bear with me.
Oh yeah, we're not even in there.
Yeah.
Are you still streaming it, Lester? Oh no, it's
There
just
you are,
caught up.
there
Yeah. So for those that are watching, what we're doing is Lester is streaming his view of the map to me, and then I'm relaying that back to you, just so that I can keep things hidden. Reveal some area.
I've got to make sure I don't show you
point,
any of my secret tabs.
Yeah. The noise at this point has died down. There are still bodies here and there lying around on the floor.
Can I have a brief glance over at some of the bodies, try to identify how they died?
Yeah, they are absolutely covered in small puncture wounds, bite marks.
Looks like the rats have been busy, boys.
Doesn't look like anything that'll give us much bother.
I don't know. Lots of rats can be pretty nasty.
I suppose you're not that much taller than a rat, though, are you, Gripe?
Oh, I'm not much taller than most people, I'll be honest. I'm pretty average in height. It's my mouth. It's a lot bigger than most people.
Nothing this way.
Okay, we'll keep
Let me know
going.
if there's anything else you'd like to be doing at this point.
Can I try to listen out for any more sounds or dangers or anything like that? Is there anything like coming up behind us at all? Just trying to keep alert.
Roll a perception check for me.
Sure.
Hold still while he does this.
I'm not extremely perceptive, but that is going to be a 7.
A 7. No, you can just all you can hear are like the natural sounds of the cave, the water dripping down the walls at the moment.
Tall deck, my friend. I can hear you smell.
It's so bad you can hear and smell. Yeah. Tordek, actually, could you roll a perception check for me as well, please?
Yeah. Plus. Very much +1.
Tordek, you think you can hear something coming from the cave to the south?
If I notice that he's noticed something,
Yeah. He does. He sort of stops and puts his hand back a little bit.
I'll fire off a divine sense.
Divine sense detects what? Sorry, aberrations.
60 foot. It's probably not been fine. I think celestial fiend undead.
You said it was to the south.
To the south, yeah.
In notification.
No, you're not detecting anything.
No,
Paul.
that's fine. Yeah.
Virtual. Sorry. I've got to get used to the names. This is
Where did you think you heard these sounds then? Which direction shall we go?
so you can't really tell what you heard. You just
It was this way.
wasn't normal cave background noise.
Tordek seems like a man with a plan. We should follow him.
As you step round the corner, Tordek, you immediately pull your head back again as this arrow bounces off the rocks in front of you, and the sort of yipping sound picks up again, quite loud.
I immediately give chase.
Yep, you're hooning around the corner.
Yeah, I'm right behind him.
Yeah. Two kobolds sit in front of you with bows, staring you down. Can we have an initiative roll, please? First one.
Oh, yeah.
I would like to quickly turn to Jesse and say, I don't mean to presume or anything, but are you okay around doggy-like creatures, being a cat?
I guess we'll find out.
Okay. Got every advantage in you.
Apparently, I'm not very good at initiative, right?
Well, that's a 9 from me.
So
9 for me.
I did not select my token, however, so didn't go through to the 10 order.
I was going to say, yeah, no one's went through, so give me a moment.
bet my
I'll jot
players
them
are
down
wrong.
manually. Give me a second, I'll jot these down.
You can manually add them into the turn order, Ian.
Yeah, if you right click on the token and then you can just like add turn.
Oh, right, yeah.
I mean, it clearly says it. You can right click on it.
All right.
God, why do we need you as a DM?
That's good.
Oh, and you can add in your own initiatives, so you don't.
There you go then. I'm not.
Ah.
You can add in your own stuff here.
Okay, let's have a go.
How do I put myself in it then?
I'll be chasing up the rear with 3.
If you on the left hand side, there should be a picture of a clock on the menu.
I think I just kicked the cat.
The left.
On the left hand side menu, yeah.
Oh, sorry, I've put 3 in for someone else. There we go, that's me.
Yeah, I don't know what you mean. Can't see the clock on the left.
What was your initiative? What was your number? Sorry.
It was 16.
16. Biggest. Who's got the most dexterity out of?
Is that Barksian? And...
Oh yeah,
Keep wanting to call you Lester. I've got to get used to these names. Barksian and Tordek.
Tordek.
I have 14.
Descending. So it's going to be Barksian first then.
Awesome.
So you're not really aware of what's happened. You can just hear a load of noises coming around the corner at the moment. Tordek and Halric have drawn weapons and are getting ready to charge around the corner.
All right, I'm going to shout out. What can you see?
Do we know what they are? I assume I know what they are.
They are small, almost dog-like creatures with spines facing backwards on their heads, somewhere between like a small dragon and a dog type. They're fairly well known around the Forgotten Realms as kobold.
Yeah. Kobolds that need squashing.
Right. Let's. Well, this trainer's paid off. Let's have a look. I will pull out my dagger and I will. Excuse me. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Stop. Stop. Go back one.
Oh.
Yeah.
What's up there?
Here it was. It's not letting me do the. Oh, that's why. This one. As you step forwards, you feel your foot tug on something, and you look down just in time to see the trip rope around your ankle. Looking back up again as this branch of a tree or something comes swinging out in front of you, slaps you in the chest. You're going to take 2 points piercing damage from that.
Well, that sucks.
Ruh-roh.
And you're kind of there right now. You've got this branch sort of firm across your chest and this spike stuck in your shoulder.
Oh, that looks nasty.
Ow!
The kobolds are going nuts at this point. They are laughing their heads off.
All right, I will point my dagger at the closest one, and I will firebolt him.
Firebolt. Yeah.
I can't actually see what. 21 to hit.
21's a hit, yeah.
9 points of fire.
Yeah. As it sort of sits there chuckling at you, it just disintegrates into ash in front of you. You are still impaled pretty firmly on this spike that's stuck into the wall.
Well, I'll just have to wait there because I can't do anything else.
Tordek, you've just watched this happen. The cocky young elf come running around the corner and has managed to get himself impaled.
More for you, elf.
Little help.
So you're stuck, are you?
Yep.
I'll try and free him, I guess. Try and rip it out the wall.
It doesn't take much. You sort of push the branch back out again. You don't really inform Braxian that you're going to do this. You just literally rip the spike out from his sort of shoulder, and he stumbles forwards. And as you do so, the branch sort of gives way and snaps under the pressure from it and falls to the floor.
I'll keep hold of it and I'll hand it to the elf. There you go. For your revenge.
As all of this is going on, as you're sitting there messing around with the trap, you can see that the kobold is preparing to loose another arrow at you. But before that, it's Veltivor.
Veltivor. Let's see. 10, 15, 20, 30. So go straight there. And I will attack with me longsword. Or at least try to. 11 to hit.
11 is a hit.
Oh, okay then. That'll be 4 points of slashing damage.
4 points.
As I cleave at him.
Yep. You sort of drag your sword down him, and it sort of drops to its knees on the floor in front of you. And it's feebly still got the bow in its hand, and it's trying with its last bit of strength to raise the bow up to fire at you. Before that, get the names right. Gripe.
One syllable. That's all
Gripe.
it is. So I'll skedaddle down to here, turn around the corner. Say, excuse me, Bastian. Sorry. And look at that thing, and I'll just go, "What the bloody hell is that ugly thing?" And can you make a wisdom saving throw, please?
Yeah. The 11.
It's a fail, DC 13. He takes 2 points of psychic damage from vicious mockery.
So as he's sort of sat there on the floor, feebly trying to bring the bow up, Veltivor, not realizing that Gripe is behind him, just watches the life sort of snap out of its eyes, and it drops to the floor in front of you.
Oh, did I do that? Oh,
well done, Gripe.
Oh, I didn't mean to insult him to death. I just wanted him to. Oh, well, that's the first time I've ever killed any.
See, easy, isn't it, Gripe? What were you so frightened of?
I feel a little weird now. That's the first time I've ever killed anything.
You'll get used to it, my friend.
Ooh. Are kobolds people or something? Or
You've got 2 dead ones in front of you if you want to pick them up and inspect them.
I would like to go over to them and just have a look at it. Just trying to determine what it is. Is this thing? Is it a beast or does it have sentience or what am I dealing with here? Basically,
So it is a small humanoid creature. You gather from what Jess has been telling you that they speak a very fractured draconic, kind of with their own inflections on it that sounds, like I say, something similar to a yipping dog. They are covered in scales and horns that protrude backwards from all over their bodies. Don't wear a lot in the way of clothing. armed with very crude, simple weapons. They have a dark reddish skin and a sort of ochre-coloured eyes.
Oh, yeah. Certainly doesn't look very good. But
So
I've
It's
never.
all right, Gripe. It's just a kobold.
Yeah, but I've never.
Just
I've never killed anything more than a beetle before, my friend.
Yeah,
I
just
don't know.
put it down, Gripe, and we'll move on.
So looking at them, you can understand why they are referred to as demons, almost.
It is certainly is disturbing towards Gripe, and he'll get a hold of himself. He just needs a few moments. He's just never killed anything before, so.
I'll run over.
Would you like me to say a prayer for your soul, Gripe?
No, we're down here doing something decent, and if these things are trying to get in the way of doing decent things, then they are, by all intents and purposes, bad. It's just, I kind of hoped I would have been able to ask them to walk away from it instead of having to, insult him to death.
As I say, Ellie Whitpock in chat does say, "Congrats on insulting someone to death."
I'm going to run over to Barks and say, "You all right?"
Yeah, it's fine. I'll pull a bit of material out of one of my pockets and just wrap it around the wound. It'll be fine in a few days, I think.
You know better than this.
Yeah, I wasn't looking.
All our training, you know.
Trying to show off to the new people.
Well, stop being so silly.
You can see. I mean,
Yes, sister.
Are you hurt there, my friend?
I'm fine for now.
It was a wooden spike, so it's not done a huge amount of damage, but it's definitely pierced the skin, and it caught you completely off guard. You weren't expecting it. Yeah, you weren't looking for it either. So,
How much damage did it do?
just 2.
2 points.
Just 2 points. Yeah.
I'll go up to Barks and says, "Look, my friend, should you feel yourself getting a little bit too overwhelmed with any damages or traps, let me know and I'll whip up something for you. Okay?"
Thank you very much.
Well, onwards then. I'll resume my march in the back.
Allow me to lead the way. I am ashamed that I did not swing my axe. There must be more.
As Barksian walks past me, I'll pat him on the back. May Arnold's blessing be upon you, my friend. I'll just lay on hands 2 hit points.
Thank you.
Well, that makes my gesture seem pretty meaningless now.
Sort of, as he does this, you can you sort of hands on your shoulder, and you can feel that the sort of bleeding stops a little bit. You put your hand away. You're still covered in blood. It's still it's still soaked into your clothes and left a hole. But for the most part, the wound is starting to heal over now. Ahead of you, there's a large. Everything starts to slope downwards, and the torchlight at this point it stops.
I must be on the look for my tongue now.
Is this a door here?
Can everyone see in the dark, by the way?
Sorry?
I can.
I cannot.
Okay. I will walk over to you and I will use my magical tinkering to make your shoulder pads glow a 5-foot light.
Oh, I feel like I could be on some form of televised show for children. But thank you.
You're welcome.
It's not really
Did you
a
say
door.
this door was locked? No.
It's not a door. It just kind of represents the transition to level 2.
Okay.
Okay.
Ding, ding, ding. Level 2.
Before we move on, gentlemen and lady, should we give this place a fully look over? Make sure we got everything. We don't want anything sneaking behind us, do we?
It's a good plan, Gripe. Do you want to lead the way?
Well, I can double back and just make sure there's nothing following us. I don't mind doing that. If I
I'll
could have
come with
someone
you.
come with me. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
I will come with you.
Thank you, Hollowick. You're
Best not split the party this early on. We shall all accompany you, dear Gripe. You seem to have some courage at the moment.
It's more of a case of I don't want to die by having something stab me in the back.
Or shoulder.
Yes, yes. And I'd like to keep my eye out for any traps along the way.
Yeah, no worries. What's your natural perception? Sorry.
My passive perception will be 11. I'm
11.
not proficient in it.
Mine is 14.
As you step around this corner, who came around the corner first? Halric. You just catch sight of there's a thin, very thin crack in the wall, and you just catch sight of a fiery red tail disappearing into it.
I'll jump and try and grab it. One of those beasts is here again, and I'll try and grab the tail before
You
it goes
sort
back
you sort
in.
of leap forward, but
Can I try and make a leap?
it's gone far too quickly for you to try and grab it.
Ah.
The gap itself is probably no more than maybe 6 inches wide.
These creatures are using the walls. They could come at us from any direction. This is good. Hopefully we will find more.
Do we have any ability to close up these holes? Make sure they can't get through?
They're in solid rock, unless you've got something that you could block them with.
Hordek, hit it really hard with your head. See if that helps.
With my head, right?
Well, you got a hard head, didn't you?
I have a hard head. I have a harder warhammer. I'll strike the wall above this crack with my warhammer as hard as I can.
Yeah. You sort of swing in with a warhammer and take a few flakes out of the wall, but don't really do much more damage than that.
Do any rocks fall?
No, we're not having that moment. No.
I'm just trying to win a bit.
And that's the end of campaign 2. Thank you for coming.
Right. Well, I think we've doubled round ourselves and come back to the entrance. I think we've secured this area. Should we proceed on to into more danger, my friends?
Indeed, I would suggest we perhaps just pay more attention to our backs.
Yes.
I don't like the fact that they can sneak up on us.
Is there anybody who's particularly perceptive among us?
I've got +4.
I also have +4 with a 14 passive.
Well,
Same.
I don't know if you two are a couple or anything, but if one of you would like to go towards the front of the group, and
We're
some of
brother
you,
and
one of
sister.
you, well, that's great. Yes. Well, if one of you would like to go to the front of the group, one of you would like to go to the back of the group, your eyes will keep eyes out for dangers from both front and back.
I can go at the front.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
All right, I'll go at the back.
Do you want to arrange yourself in a sort of marching order?
Knowing that we can get attacked from the back, I'll probably be within the middle of the group now. So
I'll be near the front somewhere.
I'll stick at the back then with Barksian, watching the rear.
Okay.
I'll go at the front with the cat.
So
I presume we could just go straight to the level 2 thing.
you can, yeah.
along the way, I'd like to be regaling them of a tale of something called the legendary bet that I won. How long will that? Will I have 10 minutes to explain it to them?
Well, you don't know how long you've got before you move down to wherever this.
All right,
this
I'll
takes
wait
you,
until
so-
I'll wait until our next short rest then. No
Yeah.
worries.
No worries. Let me move you along.
Well, it's
Might
pretty
help
dark.
if I move myself along as well.
It's pretty dark in here, fellas. I'm not sure if I can see anything.
You've got the glowing shoulder pads.
Maybe I'll have to zoom out all the way. No.
There you go.
Yeah, there we go. All right there.
So there
right
should be a
down
bit in the bottom corner for you to set
Yeah,
yourself
right
up
down
with,
there
yeah.
at the bottom.
Yeah.
At this point, the caves and the mines start to widen. There's almost a sort of more a natural feel rather than carved at this point. Just putting your back, sorry.
And the sounds of the creatures, are they still
No
there?
sounds at the moment, no.
Okay. Light levels? Is it
Very
torchlight
dark
and-
at this point now, yeah.
Okay.
At this point, you are going to need to carry torches if you have them.
Who else can't see in the dark?
Me.
All right, I will walk over to you and I will, again, magical tinker on your axe and make that glow 5 foot.
I would
I've
would
got the
probably
light
like
cantrip as
almost
well,
drop
Bugsy,
it
if you wanted to save.
fright, but What the? I
Oh,
suppose there is some use for this trickery after all. My
I-
thanks.
I still have my Beetleborg lights.
It's not much, but it will help.
So yeah, like I say, at this point, the caves start to change from mined to almost natural in appearance. There's a sound of rushing water ahead of you.
Yeah, we'll keep going.
I turn to Jesse and say, "What do you like with water?"
Sorry, what was that?
I turn to Jesse and I say, "Do you have any aversions to water, my friend?"
No. I think your friend does. So.
No, he's more. He doesn't mind water. It's just bathing and scent that he's fond of. Which way should we go, guys? Left or right?
This way.
That looks like a dead end.
Guess we're going right.
Right. Well, I'll.
Tordek at this point seems hell bent in heading on down this corridor of his own.
It goes like
It's yeah.
He's got his head down, he's got his warhammer in both hands, and he's on a mission to smash some kobolds.
I will stay back and make sure nothing creeps up on us.
Is this just a wall?
Roll a perception check for me. It looks like a recent cave-in, actually.
Was that to me, Ian?
So, hang on. What did you ask? Sorry, Barksian.
I said I was going to stay behind and.
Could you just roll a perception check for me?
Can I as well? Because I'm stood next to him.
Well, you're not stood next to Barksian.
I'm at the back.
Right, no.
No.
Sorry, I thought you meant
15.
15. Okay. Tordek, you can see in front of you. Like I say, it looks like it's been caved in.
Purposefully or natural?
You couldn't say really. There is just rubble absolutely everywhere.
Tordek, what do your dwarf
You
eyes see?
sort of toy with a few of the stones, but there's massive chunks of sheetrock and boulders just stuck behind it.
This is impassable.
Do you really want to headbutt it?
It's a clue from the DM. Take it.
Let's take a run up.
No. He's not very bright, but he's not that big.
I would like to go up to the rocks very quickly and just cast Thunderclap just to see if it does anything.
No, jeez.
Yeah, no, you cast Thunderclap and it has zero effect. So.
In a mine shaft.
Oh, well, what was that? What was that noise? Gripe, are you okay?
Dolly, I had a very bad dinner.
Did anything fall on his head?
No. So at this point, the sound of the water is much more obvious. You can actually look out now to your right hand side and see it. To the left of you is quite a dark cave, covered in a few cobwebs. Just make out the outlines of what look like storage crates and barrels kicking around.
I'll bet you we could find a fish in these.
I have plenty of rations on me if you are hungry, Gripe.
Oh no! Rations are fine, but something fresh does wonders for the barrels.
Did you not have breakfast this morning?
Oh, I had a breakfast. I wouldn't call it the breakfast.
Can you not wait until we get back to the inn?
Oh, certainly.
I suggest you do that.
Of course.
Sounds to me like he hasn't heard of second breakfast.
Right, luncheon. Levenses?
Let's-
Dinner? Brunch?
Dinner?
Oh God!
Right. This way.
I'm following you.
I'm right behind you, my good friend.
So Tordek steps into the cave. It opens out quite a bit here, and looks like it's been previously used as storage.
I'd like to have a look at those barrels from a distance to see if there's anything odd about them.
Nothing odd. They look abandoned. They are lightly covered in cobwebs.
I'll have a quick wander over there just to see if I can find anything of Value? will you?
Great. Be careful with your sticky fingers, young man.
Oh no, I'm just having a look. I'm just wondering if there's, anything that we can use down here. Maybe there might be a body we can take out later.
There was talk of gems.
There was certainly Tordek. There might be some gems in here. Let's have a look.
So as you start ferreting through the barrels, some of them are just full of old rotten fruits and
Yeah.
vegetables. One of them appears to have been full of salt at some point that's now got damp and it's just solidified into a lump. The majority of them are empty or broken, but there is this constant thick layer, like I say, almost like a carpet of cobwebs over everything that you're constantly able to tear through
Oh dear.
as you're in here.
Tordek, can I borrow your axe for a second, please?
I don't have an axe.
Your hitting thing.
Not my warhammer.
Yeah, that.
Yes.
All right, you might be better at this. Could you strike this salt for me and just get me a little lump, please?
Yeah, I hit the solidified block of salt with all my might.
Yeah.
Smash it into bits.
You smash the salt into chunks.
Can I just pick up a clump of salt and put it in my pocket?
So at this point, Jesse, you start looking up at the ceiling. You can't. You feel like something's looking at you. You can't see it. There's lots of movements in the shadows above your heads.
Can I do a perception check?
Yeah, sure.
18.
18. She just screams out at the top of her voice, "Spiders!" Can we all roll initiative, please?
Yeah.
I'm just going to look down at the floor. Where?
Oh, I've rolled D4 for some reason.
Oh, come on, don't do this to me now.
Ooh, 18.
I also rolled 18.
Oh, that is an 8 from me, my friends. And that's our first natural 20 of the game.
Woo woo.
Sorry. No, it's a natural motherfucking 20.
It's become a bit of a catchphrase, yeah. To say the
Well,
least.
I don't
For
believe
Leicester, anyway.
Boxing, I don't believe that the 20s have mothers, I'll be honest.
These ones do.
Oh, well, I think.
Drop on the spiders.
Oh, I didn't clear the initiative order. Hang on.
Oh, I even sent through my thing to the.
Yeah, so
Tracker as well.
you can manually add it.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I got
Oh, no,
8.
that's just a
I got 80. Don't ask me how.
The simple things that I miss about playing tabletop.
How do I get my token on there? Sorry. Oh, mine's there already.
Who have I missed?
That's cool. No, I'm there.
You never know what you're going to be able to do with a lump of salt.
Deserve stuff.
I've missed
I'm not on it.
I'm too busy with my lump of salt to be very reactive in this particular fight, I'll be honest. Are they spiders? Oh, there.
They are giant spiders, huge,
Ah.
and they're starting to. They're creeping around on the ceiling at the moment, keeping themselves out of the way.
It looks like we got some Sherlocks here, fellas.
Wow. I'm embarrassed about my initiative rolls this evening. James, Tordek, what did you get?
21.
21.
Get Tordek. Go on, my buddy.
Tordek's going to go first. Like I said, they're a good 30 feet above you on the ceiling at the moment, though.
Okay.
Jump.
Are we killing them?
We're not taking any back as pets.
Okay. So I'll hoof a light hammer at one of them.
Light hammer, yeah?
Yeah. So if it's thrown, it's dexterity, isn't it? So. Sorry.
It's all good.
Should be that, I think. Seriously? No,
Hey.
Well, there we
that's
go.
right.
Second
23 is a hit. Yeah, well done.
In a row.
Looks like that natural
Natural
motherfucking
20.
just became a 50. I've seen this on the website. 2 motherfuckers.
We were thinking of getting t-shirts made up.
Definitely.
1d4 plus 3. No. 1d4 plus 3. Okay. 5.
5 points of damage. No worries.
Is that with the crit added on?
No. How are you doing the crits?
2 dice and 1 modifier. So roll 2. You roll your damage dice twice and then add your modifier.
Let me do that then. 9 then.
9 total, yeah?
Yeah.
Wonderful. You sort of smack it across the sort of jaws with your hammer. And it sort of swings its head back immediately to face you. Next up is going to be Barxian. I believe that's you. Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Go on, Barxian.
5, 10, 15, 20. The one above Jesse's head, I will point at. Is there some rubble on the floor?
There's rubble all over the place, yeah.
I'm going to point at a bit of rubble and just swing my hand up and cast Catapult.
That's a new one. Okay.
Dex
I don't know.
save from. It's a dex save from the creature. It's not.
Yeah, dex save.
It's actually a pretty. It's a strong level 1 spell, actually.
19.
Yeah.
You got 19.
Yes.
Well, is this half
That
damage?
just doesn't seem fair.
Sorry, it's on a fail save. No, on a pass, he takes no damage. Well, that's annoying.
So you sort of rush around the corner. You can see that Jesse's got her fingers pointing up at the ceiling. Look up at it. Point at this rock on the floor and fling it up. But you're in a bit of a panic. You're in a bit of a rush, and it misses. Next up will be Veltivor.
Ultimate. Okay. I will start moving down here. So take 5 foot movement there, and I am going to, at the top of my lungs, shout, "The Supreme Marshal of all armies will be with us," and I will bless 3 creatures. So it has to be within 30 feet, doesn't it? Yeah. I shall bless Tordek and Barxian and myself.
Ooh.
And then I shall use the rest of my movement to come back here.
Bless. Let's go with that. I bless you, kind sir.
What is a tier 1 sub?
I'll be honest, I'm still learning what the difference is between them all.
I'm very new to this, so my apologies.
Yeah.
Well, thank you,
also-
Rick. I don't know what it does, but thank you.
And that'll be my turn.
No worries. Harik. Harik, you're up next.
Okay, I'll point at the spider to the north and then at the spider to the south. I'll say, Tordek, you kill this one. I will kill this one. The first one, the second one to die buys the beers. Right, and then I've got a javelin, so I'll throw a javelin at the southernmost spider.
Okay.
That's not too bad. It's 3, isn't it? 19 to hit.
19's a hit. Yeah, solid hit.
And then it's 5 piercing damage.
5 piercing. Wonderful. Anything else from you?
I will just scream at the spider to come down and fight. Just try and goad it into come off the ceiling.
As a sort of javelin hits it, it does sort of look round at you. Whether or not that's because you're taunting it is a different matter entirely. I'll let you decide. Jesse.
So the one in front of me, I will cast Hunter's Mark on it
Technically it's above you.
above you. same difference. And then I will try and hit it with my longbow.
Okay.
And that
Ruh-roh.
is... Oh, really?
Oh,
Oh, dear. First roll of the night,
That's-
and it was a 1.
That's following up all these natural 20s with a 1. I don't know. Anything else from you? You gonna move anything?
I will just stand there and cry.
Cry. Don't forget to keep track of ammunition as you use it. Which brings us to Gripe.
Right. How far above me or Tordek specifically is that spider?
Around 25, 30 feet. We'll say 30.
Feet
Yeah.
up. Okay. I would like to move on over nearer to Tordek. Get behind him, and I'll look up and I'll say, "That thing is disgusting, Tordek. Don't worry about it. I've got you back." And would the spider like to make a wisdom saving throw?
What are you saying to it this time?
Oh, I said it was disgusting.
It's an 8.
That is a fail, so he will be taking 1 point of psychic damage, but he has disadvantage on his next attack roll.
Yeah. And he's also considering his life choices as a spider now. That's quite wondering. Perhaps the spider life was for him.
Does that kind of spell or thing work against things that can't understand speech?
It's a magical thing, so no matter what I say to it, it's still kind of it's a psychic thing. So I mean, it doesn't say it in the description of the spell. It just says like
it feels self-doubt and a bit
Yeah.
worried.
basically.
So the first spider wanders directly almost over your head, Tordek, and spits a web at you. It's 21 to hit.
Well, that's a hit.
Yes. You are now restrained.
Rubbish.
He does have disadvantage on that from the Fisher's
Oh,
Mockery.
yeah, good point. Yeah, 17. Still going to hit?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Oh.
you're currently restrained. The other one, Jesse, creeps up across the ceiling towards you. 22.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so you find yourself as well covered in this thick web material. You are also restrained. Back to Tordek, I believe. You little bold son of a bitch.
Strange.
So you can attempt to escape as an action.
So my attacks have disadvantage. Is that negated by what you just did?
No.
No, it's just a D add. So I've given you a D4 to add to an attack roll or saving throw. So if you wanted to try to get out of your restraints, I believe is that a saving throw, Ian?
So look. Strain. It's a check. It's not a save. No,
It's not a check. It's just a save.
it's a check.
Okay, so all right then. I'll try and rip free.
Strength
check,
please.
Strength, yeah.
Strength, yeah.
Rubbish.
Yeah.
Where are my 20s?
No. You sort of wriggle around a little bit, and you just turn around and look at Gripe, slump your shoulders, or sort of shake your head a little bit. You sort of fail to get yourself out.
Don't worry, my friend. I'll hype you up.
You have no speed either, so you can't move. So we're going to move on to Bark's
Okay.
Seeing how Catbolt failed the first time, I'm going to cast Firebolt at the spider. And get a 20 total.
20's a hit.
6 points of fire damage.
6 points. Wonderful.
Burn
Anything else?
spider.
Anything else from you?
I will move over to here.
So you're all sort of congregating underneath it at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, no. I will go there.
Feltable.
Or is he still? That he's not coming. He's not come down yet.
Not come down now. Still sitting on the ceiling.
Okie dokie.
Got like the last bits of web that it just shot out are sort of trailing onto the floor.
Okay. I will grab a javelin from my back. Throw a javelin up.
Yep.
Come on, roll. There you go. 11 to hit.
No, that's a miss.
Oh, hold on. I need to add a d4 to that. 14.
Oh, just turns it to a hit. Yeah.
Okay. So never forget bless. That's 7 points of piercing damage.
7 points. Cool.
Okay. Is the javelin stuck in it?
50-50. Yes.
Okay.
So yeah, your javelin's stuck on the ceiling at this point inside the spider. You can't.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay. That will be my turn.
Okay. Halric.
Alaric will add another javelin to the collection, and I will throw another one. That will be. No,
Where are you pulling these out from?
I've got 4 in my back.
We all
They-
have necklaces.
They're just in your bag.
Big pockets.
He looks
Apparently
he's
not
like a
never
hedgehog.
to hit.
It's like a hedgehog. He's a porcupine or something.
I've got 4 more as well.
Gotta go fast.
Um,
That's it. Halric will just curse loudly then and pass the turn.
did you roll? Sorry, I didn't see a roll.
Oh, yeah, sorry, 11.
Oh right, yeah, of course you're running by hand, aren't you as well? Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
a miss. Yeah.
Alec, remember to follow through with your arm.
I will keep my eye on the target next time.
Jesse.
Well,
So you've kind of been sort of half pinned to the wall by this massive webbing.
my normal attacks are pretty bad. Having disadvantage is just. I'm just going to try and get through.
Yeah.
So is it a strength saving
It's a
throw?
strength check.
Oh, why can't it be a strength saving throw?
Oh,
14.
14's pass. It says.
It says.
No, sorry, fail.
Oh, you got the hopes up.
Yeah.
I think we should take the
Ripped
first
it away.
answer.
Yeah.
I've been better off going for an attack roll.
No, again, you're stuck there currently.
Awesome.
Nothing
Little
else.
help.
Right.
All right,
Anything you can
so I will say to Tordek, Tordek, my friend, quick, spring cleaning, let's go. I'm going to rush down here, pat him on the back, give him inspiration. So that'll be my bonus action, and then as my action, I'm going to get in, like wade into these barrels, turn towards the spider, and cast Thunder Wave on it.
Okay.
And my hope is to blast not only the spider, but to blast all of the unsecured barrels into the spider as well.
So you're attempting to lift the barrels 30 feet off the floor into the air.
Well, basically, by doing the Thunder Wave, I hit the spider as well as anything else that's not secured. So they're all going to be pushed 30 feet away from me.
And it's a
I'll put it in the barrel.
15.
15 feet.
Yeah, that's
Straight towards your friend, the. Thanks.
Whereas
yeah.
if I go up that way and then that way, you don't get hit.
Okay.
Um,
Hopefully the DM sees it that way.
so I mean, the spider's a good 30 feet up. Your spell only has a 15-foot cube.
Oh, I thought he was down on the ground. I thought
no,
you dropped
they're on the
down.
ceilings.
Oh, right. No.
No.
Then I will redact that. My apologies.
No worries.
I thought he
these-
was on the ground. My apologies.
You were going to go for a TPK, weren't you?
Can I then?
Self-inflicted, just wipe the party out of his own.
Well, if that's the case, I'll still give him the inspiration, and I would like to get my rapier out and just try to cut the webbing off of him.
Roll an attack for that.
Sure. Luckily, I do have my proficiency in my rapier. Nope.
You pull out a few strands, but it's tough going. You sort of keep getting the rapier stuck, so you have to keep pulling it back out again. And no, it's.
I'm sorry, my friend. I'm not very good with this.
If that's all from you,
Yeah.
then this first spider above you, Torlek, is going to drop from the ceiling. As it lands in front of you, then it tries to lash out and bite you. Oh dear, no. What's your armor class, sorry?
It is 14.
14. So as it tries to sort of reach forward and bite you, you just sort of do a little hop backwards into Gripe's arms, almost as he catches you, and it misses. The second spider is also going to drop down from the ceiling, and it's going to go at you, Jesse. 19 is going to be a hit, isn't it?
That is a hit.
That's a hit, yes. So you're going to take 7 points piercing damage.
Ooh.
Could I ask you to make a Constitution saving throw as well, please?
19.
19.
I
So you can
don't
take an
get
additional.
Oh, it's dexterity saving, please. Yeah, sorry.
So you can take another 4 points poison as well.
Oh.
So now both the spiders are at ground level, and you're sort of staring straight into their giant fanged maws. Next up will be Tordek.
Okay.
You just sort of had this huge spider, drop down
Yeah,
in
the
front of you.
spider
Just hopped
lands.
back.
So I lean back out the way of its bite, and then I just attempt to lunge forward and headbutt it.
You know what? Yeah, that's good. It's an unarmed strike essentially.
And I need to roll twice, and I'm at disadvantage. So
Remember, you have got inspiration 1d6.
1d6.
Yes.
And a D4 as well, because you've still got bless as well, haven't you?
I mean, what to my attack roll?
That's right.
Yep.
Yes.
That's
So-
you know your party's got your back when they've given you
So-
every option you can to make this headbutt work.
Happens when you have a bard and a paladin in your party.
We really want you to hit that thing, Tordek.
So I've rolled a 9 as my lowest, but I
That's
plus a d4 and a d6.
Oh, lovely, lovely, lovely.
So that brings me up to 16. That's
16, yeah. You successfully headbutt the spider. Congratulations.
Four hit points of damage,
Yeah.
and then I remain tangled in my web.
Why do you use your head, my friend?
So there's this moment where the spider lunges forwards towards Tordek, and he sort of steps back again, and then Tordek lunges forward back at the spider and headbutts him, and the spider sort of steps back, and you can just for a moment it almost expresses confusion before it carries on with whatever it was doing. Anything else, Tordek?
I can't do anything else.
No. Barxian.
How badly hurt are you?
Very.
Okay.
It's Barxian, not Braxian.
Okay. How do I the spell? Oh well. I will, from a bonus action, I will cast Sanctuary on Jesse.
Yep.
Then I will fire a firebolt at the spider.
Yep.
Back in 1 minute.
Oh, that's so close to a 20. 24.
24's hit.
Come on, die. Another 6 points of fire.
No, 6 points. Some shrieking noise comes from it as it sort of begins to scorch and sort of shrivels up into a small ball and then drops to the floor. A few flames still licking off the various parts of web that were attached to it.
Well, that was a waste of Sanctuary.
Not at all. You're protecting. There we go.
Oh, I need some protection, guys.
Are you going to be doing anything else, Barksian?
I will then use my movement. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
My friend, we appear to be in a bit of a sticky situation.
As you wander over, the spider sort of looks at you and goes, "You just headbutted me. I'm telling my mum." No, Baltimore, you're up.
Veltifor will run across to the spider. As he gets there, he'll take a running jump and try to attack
Slip.
with his longsword.
Please roll a 1. Please roll a 1.
23 to hit.
23 is a hit, yep.
And I will. I'm going. Oh, fuck it. I'm going to smite it. Why not? I haven't done that yet. So, yeah, I'm going to use up a spell slot and smite it at the same time.
Yep.
So, normal damage is. No, that's the javelin. Hold on. Sorry. For 9 points of slashing damage, and then the smite is going in with an additional 9 points. 9 points of radiant damage as I kind of cleave it there.
Any particular way you'd like to end its life?
No, I'll just, as I say, cleave it straight in the head.
Yeah. So the last thing that Tordek sees is this spider sort of recoiling in shock because it's just been headbutted by him, and then it's this blinding flash of light and a sword, and the front half of it almost just sort of slides and drops to the floor, followed by the
Anime
back
style.
half of it. Yeah, it's gone.
I told you this would be fun, lads.
There's spider blood is just pouring out at Tordek's feet at the moment.
In Tordek, did you say?
Yes, well, at all your feet now. Actually, you're all around there, aren't you?
That's fine.
I would like to continue trying to get the webs off of my very good friend Tordek.
Yeah. I mean, with no pressure going on around you now, no, it takes a while to sort of slice through and cut them.
I'm going to pop down to Jesse and I'll do another lay on hands. You can have my full 8 hit points back.
Thank you.
Right, so just so that we're all on the same page, that wasn't me trying to get the salt, was it? Or
I told you to be careful, Gripe.
well, Tordek was with me. I couldn't have been more careful.
Did you look up?
I did not look up. I was looking at the stall.
Next time, look up.
I will do that, Vetrio. Very good. I'll turn to Tordek. I feel like he's a little salty.
Oh, God.
What would you like to do?
Everyone okay to carry on, or?
Well, I've got my clump of salt in my pocket, so I say we press on ahead, fellas.
Who killed the other one?
Lester did.
I did.
I will collect my javelin as well.
Marxian did.
Actually, before I go, can I have a glance over on the spiders? Do I know if there's anything about giant spiders that could be of worth to like apothecaries or just anybody who would make use of parts or anything like that?
Roll a nature check.
Okie dokie, I'm not very proficient in those, but sure. There is 11 on the nature.
You know that these spiders often use poison and things like that to paralyze them. Quite how you'd go about harvesting that and still keep it valuable, you don't really know.
I'd like to turn towards Jesse and say, Jesse, my new friend, are you knowledgeable about certain creatures and what they're worth about something?
Would that just be in nature?
Nature check, yeah.
Yeah, I know a little bit.
Have a look at this spider. There might the poisonous glands might be worth something, but I have no idea how to get them out.
I rolled a 16.
60. I'm going to say again that you know that they are poisonous creatures. You've had no experience in trying to extract poison glands or anything like that from creatures like this before. You do sort of poke and prod around at it, but you sort of poke something here and something leaks out, and something there and something leaks out, and by the end of it, it's just a mess of blood and bile all over your hands.
So basically, I tried to bullshit my way through it, and it all went wrong.
You gave it a go, yeah.
We have got another one if you want to try again, Jesse, and
But
I'll encourage you.
Even with a 16 stuck inside of mines, doing this by torchlight.
No, very good. All right, I'd like to cut off.
Do these things have teeth, like recognizable teeth?
They do have fangs, yeah, fairly sizable.
Fangs. I'm going to pull one of the fangs out and just put it in my pouch.
Yeah.
Then I'm just going to carefully grasp it to avoid puncturing my hand, and then just yank it out.
Yeah.
Hold it, my new friend. Might have a tooth as well.
Of course. I'll just yank the other one out and chuck it to
kind
right.
of like predator face, where they sort of open up like that, and there's sort of like 4 big fangs as well as several smaller ones, and you sort of help yourself to one of the larger protrusions.
I just think it'll look nice on a necklace. So
yeah. Protrusion.
I shall be looking at this spider fang and just remind myself what they can do in the future, and just try to come up with an idea of how to better fight them, basically.
Awkward Fruit in the chat has suggested that maybe you should milk the spider.
Yeah.
I've got nipples, man. Go ahead, milk me.
Wow.
Yep. I mean, it took a turn in chat, so now it's taking a turn in game as well. So why not? You know. Anyway, what would you like to? Where would you like to go from here? Collect myself.
All right then. Well, I think, my friends, shall we head towards the water, or should we head more north here?
I don't think it matters which way, really. We have to clean out this entire network of tunnels and mines. Say of any evil.
Well, water sustains life, so let's go north and make sure that there's a dead end before continuing onwards, yeah?
Mm-hmm. Yes. I'll be trying to check for traps as best I can.
Yeah.
It isn't really that well.
I'm not interested in looking for traps. I'm just moving forwards.
There's an alcove off to the right-hand side with a couple of barrels.
I would like to look up.
Yeah.
So, yeah, constantly moving a little bit more cautiously, a little bit slower this time, looking up at the ceilings, looking down at the floor, into the walls. Let's say you progress forward and find a small alcove to the side. 2 barrels are sat there. Slightly sturdier, better looking condition than the other barrels that you've come across recently.
I'd like to just have a quick glance over at those barrels from a distance, see if there's anything odd about them at all.
Nothing stands out.
Go ahead, Gripe. I know you want to. It looks clear to me.
Yeah. Well, I looked up this time, sir, so it should be all right.
You're learning well.
Yeah. I'll go over to this.
You'll be a battlefield commander by the end of the day.
Oh, I certainly hope so. I come from very rustic beginnings, my friend, so that would be quite the journey.
I can tell.
I'd like to go over this larger barrel here that's on its side and just have a brief look over, see if there's anything in it at all.
Yeah, it looks like it contains ore that was ready to be moved to the surface.
Anything shiny or gem-like?
I mean, it's rock that contains iron ore, so there is a certain kind of metallic sheen to the whole thing. But the whole thing also feels sticky, as though it's been coated in some kind of substance as well.
I believe those kobolds had a very happy time over here, and I shan't touch it further.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about that second barrel there?
Same with that one as well. It's full of mined out iron ore.
I'll just leave it alone for now. I'll go over the tour deck and say, tour deck, there might be some gems in those barrels, but I'm fairly certain they've got kobold semen on them.
I'll check on the way back.
No problem.
I want to smash kobolds.
Very good.
So another alcove ahead, another couple of slightly fresher looking barrels contained inside.
Alric, we need to
Tordek, speak.
renew this bet that we had. Neither of us took down those spiders.
Oh, excuse me.
It is shameful. The next kill. We make it
Yes.
the next kill.
I say we keep count of these kobolds. I plan to smash many.
But do the spiders still only count as one? We need one more Lord of the Rings reference this evening, and we've got the trifecta. Let's go.
I'll go back to the spies and say, "Looks like meat's back on the menu, boy."
There it is. Boom, boom. Number 3.
Is this a running theme? We're going to pick a movie.
Pick a
but I
movie each
have
week,
to do
yeah.
three quotes from it.
Yeah, next week is the Die
Wow.
Hard special.
I'll be Alan Rickman.
Just wound him.
All right. So, anyways, what do we? Does Tordek see anything? I wonder.
Tordek, are you doing anything over there, or you just?
I'll have a look in the barrels.
Digging through again, you find loads of iron ore that was prepped and ready to be carted up. These barrels.
I pick up a chunk. And I go say to is this what you were talking about?
Yes, that's exactly what I was talking about.
Iron ore.
So it all feels sticky, almost like the rock has been sweating in your hands.
Sweaty.
Oh no, the kobolds.
I spent a lot of time underground, dwarf with typical dwarven background. Can I roll a check to see if I have any idea what's wrong with it? It feels.
I mean, we were aware of the iron crisis anyway, weren't we, before we came in? It was a well-known thing.
It's the first time I've encountered it. What?
Yeah. Roll a nature check for me.
What check?
Nature, I think. Or would this be investigation? Your choice. Nature or investigation? It's kind of.
I'd say it's a stone cunning check for a dwarf.
Oh, has it got? Oh, good point.
My nature's a -1.
No, it'll be a stone cunning one.
Yeah.
So it'll be your intelligence plus your proficiency because you're a dwarf.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
Sorry,
history check related to the origin of stonework. It's history. It's a bit of an odd one, that.
Then DM's discretion, I'd say.
So,
Still
with that roll, it just feels like a sticky rock to you.
Go with 9.
Yeah, it's a sticky rock.
Okay.
Yeah.
Try and lick it, Tordek.
I'll bet you he will lick it if you convince him. I say to Baxian.
I'll give you 5 silver if you lick it.
You have any gems?
Awkward
Gems
through
on
the
fresh
chat
out.
says lick my sticky rock. Yeah.
I'll lick it because I'm curious.
You roll do you actually lick the rock?
Yeah.
Can you roll a con save for me, please?
Oh, God.
Baltimore's just got his head in his hand.
Well, it looks like I've won this bet, my friend. We did too bad we didn't win anything on it.
11.
There's this very acidic taste. For a while, you almost feel like your tongue is burning.
Is it a poison check? Because if it is, then I'd get advantage. But it's still 11.
It constitutes a poison. This so. Is that your second roll? 6.
Right, if I've seen Tordek licking it, I'm going to kind of walk over and just try and swat it out of his hand and say, "These stones, they are blighted, they are poisoned. It is known.
He's
Do
already
not listen to your little friend."
By this point, he's already taken a lick of it. You feel this kind of acidic sensation on your tongue, as though your tongue is burning a little bit, and it's quite tingly. You don't suffer any other ill effects from that.
Alric, we best just let fools be fools.
I really thought Howrick was going to walk over and say, "If you're going to lick the rock, I'm going to lick it."
No, when you swatted it out of his hand.
I have worked in these mines for 6 months. I was never tempted to.
My big
It was
friend.
my tongue to wear away the iron.
And
Let
maybe
us
that's why the
continue.
mine failed, my
Christ.
friend. You didn't taste test the product.
No, when you swatted it out of your hand, did you do it in Gripe's direction? Did he perhaps get hit on the head with a rock?
Oh,
Yeah, as best I could. What's the angle on that? I reckon I could have.
I mean, I'm in a pretty wide open area.
20 feet? Could you spot a rock 20 foot? I don't know. Let's
I
let's
just
not go
didn't
there
want
nor
Tordek
find
to
out.
be-
Yeah.
To be poorly.
It doesn't
I'm
take
Tordek.
normal iron ore.
So as you say that, Tordek, you feel a bit like you sort of you try to talk, but then you feel like the tongue is filling up your mouth a little bit more than it should.
Like you've been to the dentist.
And
For
your
filling.
mouth's a bit numb, and you can feel now your tongue is starting to swell inside your mouth.
Agreed. let us carry on. It says we should go.
Before we go any further, Barksy, I believe you have some coin that you owe Tordek.
Ah, yes, fine. 5 silver. Here you go. I'll hand over the 5 silver.
Believe it or not, I still understand him.
Tordek, your tongue at this point has indeed swollen to about twice its original thickness. So you are struggling to speak properly to people a bit, and you're sort of drooling as you do so. Not that you wipe it up or anything, you just let it happen. But yeah,
I'd like to.
if you could just talk like that for about 20 minutes, we'll call it even.
Could I possibly sneakily swipe a small handful of that, or for for future use?
Yeah, you can take some smaller pieces and put them in your pocket. Yeah.
What do you need swelling up?
I can swell quite well. It's just other people who might have difficulty swelling.
Have we just invented Viagra?
Tongue Viagra.
Thought that's what Mage Hand was for.
Oh dear.
All right, well
Anyway.
then, fellas, it looks like it's been a bit of adventure, a bit of a cave in. Should we head towards the water?
I believe that's the only course we have left, isn't it?
Right, well, off we go then, fellas.
Tordek's like, I'm coming with you. Another one. So the area in front of you here opens out into this massive underground natural lake, cavern, whatever you might want to call it. There are
I'd like to call it an ambush point.
stalactites and stalagmites made of all kinds
Which
of
one's
minerals.
which, Ian?
Sorry?
Which one's which?
Oh, don't. No, no.
Stalagmite is on the ground, stalactite is on the ceiling.
There we go.
Stalactites, hold on tight.
Look at this. Adventure, geography lessons. They're all tonight. You're getting
Movie
it.
quotes, we're getting everything in.
Can we see the ceiling?
Yeah.
Sorry?
Can we see the ceiling of this cavern?
You can see the ceiling of it, yeah. It extends, you've dropped down at this point quite low. It extends maybe 40 or 50 feet above your head. The whole
No spiders in sight, no web.
No spiders in sight, no. You can see from your torchlight, the torchlight is sort of glistening away. It's.
I don't think we've got any torches on.
Oh, no, you didn't light a torch, did you?
No,
No,
we've
my
got,
bad.
that.
So,
We've got Gripe's
Oh, yeah.
shoulder pads
Yeah.
and
Yeah, my axe
I'll
is still
beat 'em all,
there.
innit?
But you
Brightly
can
lit.
see these veins of sort of sediments and salt that have sort of seeped down the sides of the walls. Must have been going on for years, and it's sort of carved and formed this natural lake. The pathway in front of you is made up of loose rubble that's been packed in to fill the lake up to give away across to the other side.
I'd like just to have a curse over the water, just to see if I can see anything in it, anything that would strike me as a danger, basically.
You can't. No, I mean it's a bit too dark really to see
Okay.
too deep. There's a
Then-
few small fish floating
Can
around.
can I take a torch out of my pack and just throw it over the edge and see if anything in the water reacts to it?
Yeah, sure. You sort of light up a torch, lob it out into the water, and the torch just extinguishes.
Yeah.
Just for the briefest of moment, like I say, the minerals and stuff that have seeped down the side of the walls just sparkle, almost like a night sky.
Tordek, we found your gems. How far below is the water, or is it like?
It's maybe only 6 or so, maybe 8 inches below the height of the pathway. Like I said, this pathway has been built up using the loose rock from the mining operations to form a sort of pathway across.
Yes, I agree. I'll be trying to check for traps or anything as I go.
Yeah.
Trying my best.
So if you could just hold at the halfway point for me, please.
I'm going to stay at the back for this one.
Halfway point, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Solstice said, push the cat in.
Push the cat.
I was tempted.
Oh. They weren't bullying me.
Anyone else moving?
Yeah, I'll move up to there because then you said stop.
So it's at this point again that the familiar yipping noise that you heard from earlier begins to start up again. This time louder and almost rhythmic, almost like a chant. Ahead of you, 4 kobolds step from around the corner.
Have they
Deck, we're in luck, friends. And I tap my axe against his warhammer and smile.
And from behind you, another 4 step out.
Oh shit! This is why I wanted to be in the middle.
Peering up ahead of you in the darkness, you can see the 4 kobolds are all stood there, and they're all holding bows, arrow nocked and ready. And this larger kobold, a bit more well dressed, steps sort of in from the shadows behind them, stares down the corridor at you, snarls some teeth, slams his staff into the ground, and walks offwards towards the south. I ask you to roll initiative.
I believe that could potentially be a new friend.
Oh my god.
Ally.
1.
I hope I'm pretty quick on this one.
Has it not started the turn order thing?
It's 8 for me.
Can't seem to change it.
You have to highlight your token, then roll your initiative.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Of course you do.
Yeah.
Of course you do.
21 for me.
In response to Ellie Wick,
There we go.
as a dungeon master by trade, you just pick these things up. Oh man, I'm not very reactive, my friends. I'm pretty average on the scale of how reactive I am to these combats.
Push the cat in, poor thing. Hey, kitty. Has everyone rolled?
So just to confirm, Ian, the kobold that slammed the staff into the ground, did it happen to the left or sort of right of the map?
This was on the right-hand side of the map.
Righto.
He was slightly better. He was wearing clothes as opposed to the other ones which weren't.
Right.
The staff that he was holding appears to have some kind of large hook on the end of it. That was about as much as you saw before he sort of slammed it as a sort of order and then wandered off into the shadows.
Did you say he was wearing clothes?
He was clothed, yeah.
Which makes the need to wear clothes, which means that they're currently naked.
They are naked, yeah.
They are naked, yeah.
I thought they were wearing loincloths.
No, they don't. They might be wearing like a few straps here and there, but if it is, it's
dangly bits airing in the in the cool.
Has everyone rolled initiative and added it to the turn order?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So Barksian.
I'm going to shout towards Gripe and say, "Get behind me."
No need to tell me twice.
10, 15, 20, 25. I'll then point at the closest kobold and firebolt him.
Like that. You shout at him, get behind you, and then you just run in front of him.
Well, he couldn't until his turn, sorry.
Sorry, what would you like to do?
Firebolt.
Firebolt. Nearest one, yeah.
14.
14 is a hit.
Oof. 8 points of fire.
8 points. That's enough. Oh, wrong menu. So the first one is just engulfed in flames. And
I'm going to shout over my shoulder towards Harik and... Oh, shit. What's the other guy's name?
Tordek and Volt.
That's on Tordek. That's 3 for me, guys. And I'll end my turn.
Yep. Kobolds are up next. They're going to... Well, you
look as
antagonise them.
non-threatening- I'd like to look as non-threatening as possible.
So, what's your armor class, Barksian?
18. Because I'm wearing a shield.
Very nice, very nice, very nice.
You're wearing the shield.
Wielding the shield then.
You said if you're wearing it, does that mean like that is your? If you like turn around, do we get like bare butt cheeks or something?
Yep.
It's like those creatures from the labyrinth. They wear the shields.
So 3 arrows come careening towards you, but they either bounce off various parts of your armor or don't manage to find, don't cause any damage. The others are... 2 of them are going to step sideways. Who have we got? Tordek. 2 of them loose arrows in your direction. That's quite a range, actually. Let me just check the range of something.
Tap, 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 tap.
Oh no, yeah, we're fine. Where so many of my dice are coming up in the single digits today. This is a joke.
Good. That's good for us.
I got the highest I got there was a 13. Tordek.
No, sorry.
No. Next up would be
Big H.
Ulrich. Big H. There we go.
What am I gonna do? I would probably just enter rage and then so bonus action rage, and then I'm just going to dash. Actually, I'll just dash right towards them, right at the front. So I'm going to move 60, which takes me there. That's me.
Yep.
I'm just going to stand there snarling at them. Come on, fight me, fight me.
No worries.
Keen to get stuck in.
Tordek, you don't want that, Tordek?
Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Is that right? Yeah. And that's it. I dash that way.
Jesse,
Hello.
you're up.
Is there any point? I'm probably going to miss again, but I'll give it a go.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
That is very true. Okay, so this one here, I'm going to use.
That was quite deep of you anyway there, Ian.
I know. I'm sort of taking a moment just to calm down. I'll say something unintelligent in a bit. Don't worry.
So I'll cast Hunter's Mark on it, and then I'll try with my bow again.
No worries.
22.
22 is a hit. Is it this one we're going for here, by the way?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's 7 piercing damage plus. How does this work?
You've rolled.
It'll be 2 piercing, won't it?
Not going to lie, 7's more than enough. Hunter's Mark
Oh,
is...
but I finally used Hunter's Mark.
Come on, figure it out.
9.
9 total. I mean, it's just such a smooth, clean shot that the arrow literally passes through its skull. You almost think you've missed until it just drops to the side.
That's me done.
All done. Right.
I am going to just hold on. So I want to back away a little bit whilst shouting at that kobold there. Keep away from me, you little ugly thing! Ah! Can you make a wisdom saving throw, please?
Ooh, dear. Single digits again. 6.
6 is a failure, so he shall be taking 1 point of psychic damage, and he's got disadvantage on his next attack.
1 point. This one here, yeah?
The other one is alive at the front, yeah.
Yeah, he begins to cry quietly.
I feel slightly bad now. But that is my turn.
Yep. Veltivore.
Veltifor will take the dash action and go there. Actually, no, he'll stand. He'll stand next to Tordek and just like holding his shield in front of him. Just hold the line, Tordek. Absolutely.
Only 8 more minutes to go, Tordek. Not long.
That's me.
Yep. Barksian.
Oh, come around quick. I will. Oh, no, went the wrong way.
Oh, Barksian drowned. Oh, no.
Still went. 5, 10, 15. And I'll firebolt the other kobold. And the one in front.
No worries. Barksian's done.
14.
14 is a hit.
That's 10 fire.
10. Oof, just another one just engulfed in flames. Anything else from you?
That's number 4, boys.
I'm going to take that as a no.
Yeah, no, that's,
Yeah,
that's
no
me
worries.
done.
This one is going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just going to.
Oh,
what have I done?
It's gone.
Everything's gone dark.
He cast darkness.
damn,
What
that's a high level
earth
spell.
have I just done there? Hang on.
He deleted the map.
Uh,
He's opened a black hole.
There we go. No, I was trying to click something and then do, yeah, there we go. He's going to just step out the way from there.
oh.
These two that are facing you, Halric and Tordek,
Yeah.
retreat round the corner.
It's not Howlick and Tordek.
Oh, Veltivore and Tordek, sorry.
Yeah. Cowards.
I think we should get like name tags on our forehead so Ian can read them.
There's name tags on our images. So.
There you go. Halric.
These cowards, they do not stand and fight. I'll move 1, 2, 3, 4, 25.
Stop.
And
Go back one, please. An arrow.
Okay.
As soon as you walk around out of the corner, an arrow comes flying in your direction. 16 to hit.
yeah, that's a hit.
So that's going to be 4 points piercing damage. So you sort of round this corner in a blinding rage. You don't even really notice it. You're so frothing at the mouth and ready to fight, but this arrow kind of just thunks into your shoulder, knocks you off a stride, perhaps, but you are ready to carry on charging.
I'm gonna try another javelin then.
Yep.
Third time's the charm. I'm gonna throw a javelin at the kobold there.
Anxious looking kobold has just fired an arrow at you. You haven't gone down, and now you're ready to throw something at it. It's like
That's only a 10 to hit though.
that's a miss, though.
Come back here.
Run round with javelin arm ready to throw, but it sort of catches you in that shoulder and it just knocks you off enough that when you make the release, it clangs into the walls instead.
Damn it! No, that's Halric.
That's Todd. Oh, I keep forgetting Todrick. Tordek. I'm still. It's the worst bit I hate about being a DM is when you've got to learn everyone's names. You've been so used to calling them Lester and Lauren for God knows how long.
It took you long enough to learn my actual name.
I did, yeah. You were actually nipple tweaker in my phone for the better part of 3 months.
Right, Tordek is, although not very bright, he's his wisdom isn't that low, and he's done a lot of tunnel fighting, and he is not going to just run around that corner, especially as he hasn't actually gone into a rage or taken any damage yet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to pull off my pack and hold it out round the corner.
Yeah. You sort of hold your pack around the corner, and as you expect, 2 arrows just bury themselves into it.
Okay, that's used up their held actions. So then that's it. That's all I'll do.
2 arrows. I just want to point that out. 2 arrows.
Yeah, 2 arrows.
There was 4.
Yeah. I said I'm my wisdom's not crap, but counting.
Yeah. Anything else?
There's nothing else I can do.
What's in your pack? Just out of interest, anything valuable?
No, Tordek doesn't have anything valuable.
Anything that shouldn't have a hole in it now has a hole in it.
It's called a soap.
Tordek has soap.
Yeah.
An aftershave and that.
He doesn't know what it does. He just knows it tastes nice.
I don't think he's ever opened it. He just got given it when he left.
Like the Lynx deodorant you get for Christmas.
Right, gave it to me pretty early on, but yeah. Then that was my first and only attempt to get him to smell better.
Love the swollen. Yeah, they're loving the swollen tank roleplay.
I will double check, but I don't think there's anything of value in it. But you guys can crack on.
Yeah. No worries. Great. No, Jesse. Sorry.
So I can't actually see any of them.
No.
But I did see this one go round. So 25, 30. I'm just gonna then move here.
Yep.
And hold an action that if I see anything, I will shoot it.
Anything.
Oh no! If I see if I see an enemy,
you turn around, you see Barksy and your brother. No worries. Great then.
I'm just gonna dash to here, and that'll be my go.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're kind of stranded in the middle. You're like,
I want to get closer over the Tordek because I'm feeling pretty nervous.
Where is everybody? Baltimore.
Okay, I will follow Tordek's lead. Actually, I'm going. That's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Sod it, 30. Can I see anything?
Bear with me.
Thunk, thunk.
Oh,
Goes
wow.
the
I
two.
can actually trace a line of sight to you with one of them. So yes, I'm gonna. Yeah, I can trace a line of sight with both. Was there anything you were going to do before you walk around the corner? I'll give you that chance.
I don't know. I can't. Tell me what I can see first.
Yeah,
I was
no
going to make the
worries.
decision when I saw.
Um,
Look carefully around the corner. Do you have some sort of cover or?
you can sort of peer your head around the corner. Yeah. And I am going to make my attack rolls. We'll say that you're being cautious, so I will give you a bonus on an AC for it.
Oh dear.
Really
One is a 6 and one is a 4. Why can't
Miss.
bad dice? Let's try a new one.
I am the mighty Veltavor.
So yeah, no, 2 arrows come flying in your direction. One bounces off your armor, and the other
Okay,
one just clangs
I'll-
into the wall.
I should. Hold on. How far away are they?
Also, it reminds me of your paladin days with me, Ian.
I'm going to match that shot with a javelin shot to the first one.
Yep.
Little response. 8.
8's a miss.
That's fine. Just rattles beside him, but never mind.
You could actually just make out the other two the other side now as well from where you are.
Okay.
Anything else?
Nope.
Barksium.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Same again.
Yep.
I'll throw up my hand and fire a fireball at him. Oh, 13.
13 is a hit.
Oh,
Ding.
that's another 10 points of damage.
10. Oh my god, you're just vaporizing this stuff. Dear.
Got love 1d10.
Swifty Fee says dice jail. They need more than dice jail. They've rolled too many single digits for me this evening. They're getting put in the ocean.
Got a whole shop full of dice. Get yourself some new ones.
Yeah. And where might I get those from? What from? Whoa, candlekeep.co.uk? No, let's do that later.
Are you self-advertising in your game, Ian? Shame on you.
Then for the last 5 feet of my movement, I will turn back and start running back.
I mean, if it's wrong, Jack, I won't drop links to your Facebook page, obviously. Then
No, don't drop them. No, I absolutely do not agree with any kind of advertising. Boy, I'm very thirsty for this a slight can of Coca-Cola.
If there's any
fizzy taste.
Coca-Cola representative watching,
That's certainly got a fizzy taste to it. I'm kind of sad that it doesn't have as much cocaine in it.
Gotta have Pepsi.
don't.
picking up the Pepsi Cherry.
No advertising. No advertising. Barksy, so you've done?
Yes, all done.
Yeah, so you're way away. So it's me again. We'll take 2 shots. 2 at you, Beltavor.
Veltavor's kind of feeling invincible at the moment.
Please be natural 20s.
I got one got a 4, the other got 14.
Miss.
That's a miss. The other 2 can only see you as well, so we're going to get 2 more goes. How does a 23 and a 16 strike you?
23 hits.
Lovely. So that's going to be, what did I say last time? 4 points piercing.
Okay. Okay.
Brings us to Harik.
Alric is very annoyed. He's just chasing these kobolds around the caves and just not getting a chance to hit anything.
He's all raised up and no place to go.
Yeah, he's going to turn around and then just dash. Let's go to 30 feet there, and then let's take another dash to there.
D&D Beyond Twitch integration is very slow at updating, isn't it?
Is it not updated?
No, I've just reduced my hit points and it's not updated yet.
Yeah, Halrick's done, and my rage would expire, wouldn't it? Because I haven't
Yeah.
done anything
You haven't,
angry.
No. Used to do
So
something
I'm
in an old
just
game
miffed
where
now.
friendly people would just punch you in the face to keep things going.
Just smack the cat as you run past.
Seriously?
What's with the abuse to cats?
That's it for Halrick.
It's because I'm different, isn't it?
Yep.
No, I'm just more of a dog person. More affinity for these kobolds. Right.
Don't Tabaxis have a super speed
Yes, it is. Sorry.
movement ability?
They do, yes.
Yes.
Once per.
Isn't it? You
Long
can move
rest?
really fast and then have to sit still the next time.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
per rest. It's you move. If you use it, then you can't move the next turn.
Oh yes, that's it.
I'm going to double-handed swing my warhammer.
Yeah.
I don't need to.
Wing.
I'm going to. And 3, 4, 5. 13.
13's a hit.
10 plus 3, 6 damage.
6 damage, yeah. That's plenty.
Next.
Just...
For the birth.
So 26 minutes. At this point, you're doing it because you're enjoying it.
Can I just say, in response to the chat, I do not poo in other people's gardens. You haven't got to worry about it.
Only her own.
Fabulous. It's been some really unusual chats this evening. It's been great. I mean, never mind uploading this. I'm just going to upload the chat stream later on and be done with it now. Who's next? Sorry. That would be Jessie.
Trust me, I've been in the toilet after she has. Jesus Christ.
You can talk. We had to fumigate before, haven't we?
None of you have followed Tordek in.
Oh, we're broke in.
Oh, he's dead. He's dead.
I don't know what I'm doing.
He's gone.
I'm trying to be calm. Okay, come on.
I can't see anything.
Serious,
So I'm just gonna
serious
hold an
combat moment
action
right now. Let's go.
in case I see an enemy or Tordek, because I'm pretty sure he wants to drown me.
Okay. Right.
I am just going to.
So you just see your friend run around a corner.
That's right. I'm going to rush over to meet him and skid along. I'm dashing to get there, and as soon as I get around the corner, I sort of skid on the floor, going, "Oh, a bit of a tricky situation here," and that'll be my go.
No worries. You just get around there in time to watch him decapitating a kobold with a hammer, which is quite impressive, to be honest. Voltivore.
Okay, I shall move up.
Could you just roll a perception check before you do, please, actually?
Oh, okay. Sure.
You're getting hit by a trap.
19.
19.
Damn it.
You notice that one of the kobolds is looking off to the sort of right-hand side, or his left, so looking over in this direction.
Aren't they all looking that way?
No.
Okay.
Sort of casually sort of glancing up towards the sort of opening.
I've just been hit by one of them. I'm still going to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just charging in. You can see quite.
I'm waiting for it.
You can see quite clearly. There's another large spider, sort of poised and ready in the cave behind him.
Okay.
Roll your attack.
Okay. I'm going to attack this one first. I say first. It's not like I've got multiple attacks. I'm level bloody 2. Yeah, Going with my longsword for 14 to hit.
14's a hit.
For 5 points of slashing damage.
Very nice, very nice.
That's it.
Don't have a huge amount of hit points, these. Back to Barksian again, then.
I will double dash over to there.
Double dash.
Yeah, well, you know what I mean. Run, then dash.
You think you're Tabaxi now, don't you?
Oh, yeah. That's me done.
Yep. The kobold that's in front of you, Paul, sort of tries to ready a bow. You're obviously toe-to-toe with it, so it's panicking quite a bit. Instead of aiming the bow at you, it turns to the cave and fires a shot at one of these spiders that just doesn't hit, just clatters into the ground. As you sort of turn and look over your shoulder, you can see that the spiders are awake and attentive now.
Okay. Sneaky little shit. Okay.
So one at your feet there, Tordek. It's going to attempt to try and run. Want your attack of opportunity?
Wrong one. That one. 23.
23 is a hit, yeah.
Oh, hang on. I'll roll the right dice. 5 plus 3, so 8.
So as it sees its friend deciding to get crushed, it sort of attempts to try and run away and flee. But sort of the momentum of your hammer, you sort of swing it back again and just slam the hammer its head, just crush it into the wall. We are now faced with adding these spiders into the initiative, though. Bear with me.
My internet's a bit slow. Oh, it's better now. I just stopped the World of Warcraft download in the background.
That helped.
Hey, another one to join us.
Yeah, we'll see.
One of us.
So that was the kobold's turn. So that brings us back to Harik.
Alvic is muted.
Ulrich runs to there.
Has Tordek's tongue returned to normal?
It has at this point, yeah. We're not going to. I think I'm going to award you inspiration for actually not just doing that, but doing it for 6 minutes longer. I'm going to award you a point of inspiration for that. I think that's earned.
I was kind of getting used to it. Like, the barmaids will be disappointed.
Yeah. Don't you worry about that, my good friend. I've got someone that'll sort that out.
Just check it's after the watershed, yeah.
We might have to put a disclaimer on this, Ian.
Yeah. Whose turn was it again? Sorry.
The Tordek, I think.
Tordek, yeah. Tordek, you aren't aware at this point that anything's actually gone on behind you. You can see Paul is in toe-to-toe combat at the moment.
Who's Paul?
Veltivore.
Right?
I can hear the combat, can't I?
You can hear the combat, yeah, but you're not aware that anything is happening in the cave off to the side.
I can't see anything down the corridor in front of me.
It splits off into two. That's as much as you can tell at the moment.
Okay, so 1, 2,
Hi, Tordek.
4,
Bye, Tordek.
5. Run past, like, see Holric down there, and I holler, "I've taken 2, Holric. How do you fare?"
I've lost count of my kills.
I would like to insight that on behalf
I was just going to say, can you make a persuasion check? Anything else? Sorry.
Well, I'll see that there's a kobold up there So
Yeah.
I'll dash 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But I can't make face contact. So
Well met, Tordek.
not that it
Watch your back in the other room.
If I glance that way, I'd see the spiders anyway, would I?
You can now, yeah. And there's this sort of oh shit moment as we pass over to Jesse, who's currently
is Jesse?
alone, all alone,
Yeah.
Like half a mile away.
surrounded by corpses.
I'm
Right.
gonna move.
Tabaxi super speed.
Tabaxi super speed.
So you double your speed. So could I?
This is going to be
It means
hilarious.
with a dash you can move like 120 foot.
So
or
I
something.
can't
Yeah.
move, dash, and then do it.
What do you mean?
You do it. At the
So use it now.
Yeah.
So then you have 60 movement feet, and then you can dash another 60 for a total of 120.
But then you can't move at all the next turn.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I move a total of 120.
Bloody
1,
hell.
2, 3.
Just measure it. I was going to say. I thought you were going to count it out then.
Yeah, that'll do.
I just see like a streak of what colour fur have you got?
Kind of tabby.
I just see a tabby blur just like run past me.
Yeah. Did you also know she wears furs?
Do I wear furs?
Yeah, according to your dress sense that you gave me, you wear fur.
Do I?
Yeah.
Are you sure it's
Anyway,
not just that I've got fur?
don't know. Just says dress sense furs. Gripe, you're up.
Right, so
Well,
I'm
look
going
into
to get up behind my very good friend Tordek.
You sort of sprinted around the corner. You've seen Tordek in one direction. You sort of stop to catch your breath a little minute, and then he comes running past you again. You're like,
You're very fast, my friend. Oh boy, there's another kobold, and it's super ugly. And he motions to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's a fail.
Oh, there is another fail, so he will be taking 4 points of psychic damage,
4 points.
and he has disadvantage on his next attack roll.
So it's not quite. I mean, he's
Go back
really
1 sec.
upset, but not like I'm dead upset. I'm not sure how that would work. Spiders are going to.
Are they on the ceiling or the floor, by the way?
These ones are on the floor this time.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm going to step into the side here. One of them is going to attempt to web you, Veltival.
Okay.
That's a 10 to hit. That's not really good, is it?
No.
The other one is going to attempt to web Tordek with an 11. I can't imagine that's good. No.
We're quite decent meat shields, aren't we, really?
Veltival. Kobolds to the left, spiders to the right, and here you are, stuck in the middle of the Tordek.
Stuck in the middle
so
with you.
this kobold I know is injured because it's just taken that psychic damage. I'm going to go to where the threat is. Yeah.
I think the threat is Tordek.
Take an opportunity attack.
Don't mention it, and sometimes he doesn't notice.
Oh, 19.
Hit.
Yeah.
Oh, well, it's going to poke you in the arse as you run past.
3, 5 piercing. Bow damage should have been 6. I've been reading it wrong. My bad.
What's that?
The bow damage should have been 6, not 4 points.
Was that with a bow, was it?
No, this was with a dagger this time.
Okay. How much damage then?
5.
5.
So it just reaches out and gives you a sort of crafty poke with a dagger as you leave.
Okay. And I will attack the spider that's in front of me.
Yep.
So 15 to hit.
15 to hit.
For 10 points of slashing damage.
No worries.
That's my turn.
Who's up next? Barksian.
Alright, I'm fucking miles away.
Help! This is what you hear from down the cave. Dash it, my friends, dash it. Dash it across the window shield.
Yeah, I'll run and dash and get behind. And then that's me done.
Yep. The last kobold seeing its chance. 1, 2, 3. Ah, damn. 4. Attack opportunity.
I would like to take that attack of opportunity.
Yeah, I
It's
thought you
like
might.
2 attacks. That's 2 attack opportunities, isn't it?
May I go first, Mr. Veltifall?
No, it would have missed Tordek because he took
Mr. Tordek. Tordek, may I try
Yeah.
get over my...
So 1, 2, 3, 4. You'd have gone there, and then this was in square 5. So yeah, just right.
17 from me.
17's a hit, and he does only have 1 hit point left.
So as he's running past, I like to go, oh shit, and just take my rapier out and just sort of pierce him through the heart. Just goes, ah, ha ha. Well,
Just kebab him as he walks past you.
well, it seems that my sword play has certainly improved, Tordek.
Nice.
Very impressive, right?
Halric.
Yeah, Alric's gonna dash again. Closest I can get is here.
Around the corner just to see me skewer.
Stare at the spiders. Ah, thank God, there's chance for more glory. And then
No
I'll just,
problem. Tordek.
that's it for me.
Hey, Holric, 2 already.
I'll step forward and two-handed swing my warhammer. 21.
21's a hit. Oof.
Nine damage.
Good hit, Tordek.
I'm gonna bag me a spider next.
No worries.
Have you read the chat? I think we're the bad guys.
Huh?
Yeah, he was on his way home to his 18 kids.
Who's that? Sorry.
Swifty 1982.
Reacting in
Is that, oh.
I am very quickly adjusting to my new life as a wandering murderer.
Who's next? Sorry, Jesse. You can't move now, can you?
No, I can't. However, after finding out that I am wearing furs, I'm going to have a little bit of a breakdown and try and figure out what I'm going to do with my life.
It genuinely does say dress sense, leather and fur.
It's because I was thinking...
That's technically correct, isn't it?
Yeah, I was,
You're
'cause I was
furry
thinking
and you're
of
wearing leather.
Yeah, I suppose.
when I was dressed as Lower. And
You
I
can
had
go to
leathers
quite a
and
few
furs.
conventions and you can see furries in leather.
And there we are again.
Here we go. Right.
All right, my friend.
You want to insult something again?
No, I'd like to go around the corner there. Actually,
Okay.
yeah, from there, I don't think I'm going to be able to. I'd like to cast sleep in the middle of them.
Yep.
Get them both. So that'll be 5d8. That's 31.
31. So you are going to be able to. Yeah, this one here is going to zone out.
And then as a bonus action, I'd like to go up behind Veltifor and just go, I've made him nice and sleepy for you, my good friend. Now give it a killing blow and inspire you.
Oh, thank you.
Nice. I can't wake up from sleep, can I?
No, you only wake up when somebody
When
attacks
someone
you,
hits me,
or,
yeah.
or somebody else uses their action to
So.
wake them up. But I don't think a spider would do that.
Oh no, it wasn't decent. No, so it's just going to. Oh god, how am I going to get in?
And that's it. I'll block the way. That's why I did it.
Yeah, no, it's kind of.
That's why I did it.
It's going to clamber over its sleeping friend's body. I'm not having that. And it's going to go at Tordek. It's going to try and bite you. With a 21.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to get you for. So that's 7 points piercing damage, and I need to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Yeah, hang on. How many damage?
7 piercing.
Okay. And then Constitution save. And it's against poison, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Have advantage. Saving throw? Yeah. 1, 2. 21.
21's a pass, so you take another further 4 points poison damage.
Still take damage.
Still take half, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yep, Voltivore.
I shall attack the one that's not asleep. Again with my longsword. That's a 17 to hit.
17 to hit.
And 10 points of slashing damage.
10 points. The one that was asleep, yeah?
No, the one that was awake.
That's right, right.
The one that isn't asleep.
Okay. Anything
Yeah,
else?
because otherwise I'd roll with advantage, wouldn't I, if it was asleep? So.
Barkson?
One guess to what I'm going to do.
Dash?
Yeah. So.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to go there and then. Nope.
Oh, I can feel it, Halric. I feel like your axe is going to taste blood after all.
The sleeping one with a melee attack is an instant crit, just so you know.
Oh, it's an instant crit.
Yeah.
I thought it was just advantage.
No, it's because he's got the unconscious effect.
Okay.
And that's me done.
No worries. Halric.
Oh,
Here we go. Here we go.
I will take 5 paces towards the enemy. And then I will do a reckless attack. So advantage with the great axe.
Double 1.
Sink it into the carapace. That's not too bad. 18 to hit.
18's a hit, yeah.
Indeed it is. Right, let's check out.
Out time, Halric!
Go, hold it. Go, hold it, go.
That's a 12, isn't it? 7 slashing damage.
7 slashing.
Do I get anything else for reckless? I don't, do I? No, that's it.
8.
That is it for me.
Anything else? Okay.
No.
Tordek.
What is reckless attack?
Just lets you roll at advantage, but then the first attack against you is also at advantage.
No,
all attacks.
All attack.
Yeah, next turn.
Right.
That's why it's reckless.
Can anyone do that then?
No, barbarians.
Just
can.
barbarians.
Okay, it's not. I can't see it on my sheet. You don't have to be You don't have to be raging.
No, it's just. I think it's the level 2.
Yeah, it's a
thing
level
for a
2
barbarian.
thing, yeah.
Okay. I'm going to attempt to. No, I'll hit the one you've just hit.
Oh, he's trying to steal kill.
It's not my intention. It's either that or I hit the sleeping one, which it seems like, I'm just trying to take the easy kill. I'm going to hit the one.
Yeah, there's not a lot of honor in that, is there?
No, exactly. It's still snapping its
Doesn't matter, it's sleeping.
plus this fucking hit me. So 11.
It's a miss.
Okay.
Yep.
That then.
Jesse?
Okay, I'm going to dash and I'm going to move up here next to Bart.
Just a normal dash, not some kind of weird
No, just a normal dash.
super speed, clear half the dungeon in one leap.
Just wait until we can cast haste on
Put
it.
haste on her as well, yeah.
Oh, no, please don't. Great.
I'd like to go up to the corners beside Holric and Tordek and just go, I'm with you, my friends, and strike it with my rapier.
Ooh.
Imagine a Tabaxi rogue.
That's a 7 on the hit.
That's what I used to
good
do,
for
wasn't it?
me.
That's not
My
bad.
last tabaxi.
That is a miss, and I shall. That'll be my go.
No worries. Spider's slightly agitated that you've attempted to do that. Is going to try and take a bite at you. With an 11 to hit.
11 is just a miss. I have a 12
Just a
AC.
miss.
So I will scooch backwards as it bites me. Oh, Jesus. Oh, that's very dangerous.
Sort of starts lashing at you. It's got legs up on one of its friends. It's got another leg sort of wedged up the side of the cave. It's really trying to squeeze in and
What's
take
the
you
matter,
down.
my friend? Are you blocked?
Deltable.
Okay, I will go and attack the one that isn't asleep again. With my longsword. I don't know what their AC is. I'm going to use the Bardic Inspiration. So
Oh.
13 in total.
It's a miss.
That's fine. Worth a shot.
No worries.
Okay, that's it.
Barxian.
I will take 5, 10, 10, 15. I will firebolt the one everyone's ganging up on.
Yeah.
With a 17.
17's a hit.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, crispy spider, just what you want.
5 points of fire.
Not quite a crispy spider, I'm afraid.
Ah,
It's flambéed.
Medium spiders.
stolen from
But
my
it's
grasp.
still wiggling legs, unfortunately. Howrick.
Come on, Howlick, finish it.
Let's. Yeah. Okay, another reckless attack with a great axe at the southernmost spider.
Apologies, man. Quick question.
that-
Did you go with flanking rules on this game?
No, we're not using flanking rules. No.
No.
Like I said,
20 to hit.
20 to hit. Yeah, it's a hit.
And then. That's 8 slashing damage.
8 slashing damage. Yes, that's gone.
Yes.
So it just wades in, slams his axe down on top of it. The other
Finally, she has tasted blood.
The other one is still asleep behind it, but not even breaking a sweat. Howrick just rips his axe out of the first one, just steps straight over the top of the first corpse, and overhead swings his axe down into the head of the other one as well.
It still only counts as one.
So much force that it takes even him a moment to dig it out from the rock underneath the spider. Just wrenches it out, and he sort of stands there triumphantly on these two spiders, and you can see this look of joy.
This is
in his
living.
face.
This is what life is.
Spider blood absolutely everywhere. But yeah, Harry is loving this.
Fine kills, my friend.
So you are out of combat at this point.
I'd like to go up to Veltivore and say, well, as you can see, my friend, I'm not much of a fighter, but I do have some wits about me. So
You are very impressive. I underestimated you, my friend.
I'm glad that I am sorry that we may have got off on the wrong foot. Shall we walk together as equals from now on?
I can take that, yes.
Excellent. Well,
We
I
have
still
all
have-
honored
I
ourselves
still-
on the battlefield today.
we still haven't had a rock fall on my head, so it looks like I might owe you a drink.
Indeed. Well, the day is early.
Oh, please don't throw a rock at my head.
I don't know about anybody else. I could do with taking a moment to see to my wounds.
Well, I'll continue with a little song. It might make you feel better.
Do you have anything from my homeland?
I might do. It really depends. Do you want to take a short rest, or do you want me to like do a healing word? Or to be fair, I don't really want to do the healing word because that'd be my no. I've got 2 spell slots there, so I can.
I can. Let's see. I can cure myself of 2 hit points.
Because if we do short rest, then I can do Song of Rest for you.
No, I'm not going to make everybody take a short rest if they don't want to. I'll use healing hands on myself.
All right then.
To do 2 hit points.
I don't think you're too beaten up at this point.
Well, I don't know. I was nearly 50%.
You have 2
health.
points left.
Right. Sorry.
Don't you? Do you have 2 points left?
Healing hands is racial, not class. It's the asthma racial.
Well then,
I know.
my friends, hand in hand, should we head northward or southward into more danger?
Did we happen to notice which way the cloaked figure went?
Headed south. Yeah.
South.
I think we should track down what looked like their leader to me.
Maybe check the north passage.
Agreed.
In case.
We do
Cut
know
the
that
head off
things
the
like-
snake.
We do know these things like to sneak up on behind us. Let's just make sure the way back is clear before we move forward, shall we?
Indeed. Although we checked that the way was clear before, it didn't really help that much.
Or that this way we ain't gone before.
Yes.
You never know when there might be a little treasure chest full of gems for my good friend Tordek. Doesn't appear to be anything on this particular place, so let's go back.
I was just about to say that probably circles back round.
I
hang
will
on. It is a giant
remove a
rock,
fang
actually.
from this cobalt here as well.
Yeah.
Add it to the collection.
I would actually like to go. The Colbos, do they look like they have any like pouches or anything? What do they have on them?
They're carrying short bows, some crude arrows, no armor to speak of. Don't see none of them are carrying anything of sort of value to you. They are kind of collecting teeth and detritus that they find on the floor and making crude jewelry out of it. But
Yeah.
Awkward Fruit wants us to milk the kobold.
Milk the kobold. Can we please stop
Can
trying
I
to
ask
milk
the,
the
The theme of the
NPCs
episode, but
Can I
just
actually-
for 1 minute?
Can I actually take one of their short bows and just because I don't actually have one and I'm technically proficient in them.
You can do, yeah.
Gives me some like physical range stuff.
Yeah.
D&D Beyond extension's still not updated. Is it
To be
bit
fair, a
buggy?
couple of weeks ago it wasn't even working at all, so I suppose this is actually progress.
I suppose. It's still showing as everybody on full health apart from Halwick and Jesse.
I'm pretty good. I've got full health. So.
Oh, I'm actually on full health.
I'm not.
Yeah, I actually haven't been hit yet. So
Yeah. Okay.
From this point here, I forgot to add the doorway to the map, but pretend there's one of them fancy doors. In fact, hang on.
Ooh, look, there's a fancy door up here.
Hang on. We can fix this.
there we go.
There we go.
How much how much ammunition was I able to get from the kobolds?
So you pick up 9.
9.
Yeah.
This
all
episode
of
could be
them-
called Milkmaid's Tale.
All of them sort of different shapes, lengths. Some of them have got 3
Not
feathers
very
stuck
good.
in the end.
Not very good. Basically, one-time
No.
use arrows, aren't they?
Yeah, you're not going to get much out of it. You'd be surprised if the bow lasts as long as the arrows that you've got.
Yeah.
But
It's something. It's something basically. All right, my
the
friends,
path-
wait up! I'm coming.
I was going to say the party has abandoned you at this point.
I'm coming. I'm coming.
I think we should go through this very crudely drawn door.
Splodge.
That's a beautiful door. What are you on about? That's a
Guys,
beautiful
I feel
door.
like reality is distorting itself. It looks like there's painting on in the fence.
So let me. Well, I was going to say, you missed the time. There was a giant rock a few minutes ago. You didn't lick that one.
What's wrong with this giant rock over here?
I tell you what, if we get to the end of this this little dungeon crawl and come out, I think we should all lick a rock.
I certainly
Go
got-
for it.
Could be a new drinking game when we get back to the tavern.
I certainly got a rock for that.
This
Oh
is-
God.
Oh, where am I?
Oh, where are we?
Top middle.
This one's a bit confusing because it looks like I left the grid on as well. Oh my word!
That's fine.
You can tell about a busy week.
Fucking slacker.
Ridiculous, isn't it?
Oh,
Any noise or sign of anything down here?
there's
If I listen out.
the noise of rushing water is quite a bit louder here at this point. Beyond that, you can't really hear much else. You're having to talk up a little bit now, a little bit louder to each other. Not shouting yet, but
Swifty P 1982. Is that a step up or down from licking a window? Jesus.
oof.
Can I? Are there any tracks on the floor? Can I see where this creature might have run to?
Oh,
Survival check.
Survival. Oh, +3. Go on then. Oh, natural motherfucking 20.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
23.
yeah. So you take a few
Alric
minutes
starting to
to
become useful.
How dare you?
you sort of scan around the ground looking for a few minutes. You can see there's loads of tracks in here moving in and out. One set is slightly larger in particular, and it heads towards the left or the west, as this would be on this map.
I believe our prize is this way. And I just sort of, march off in the direction of the tracks.
I follow.
Ahead of you, you can see that the pathway has been blocked with some sizable barrels. These are much bigger, kind of almost like you might find at a winery.
Can I see over them?
Hmm?
I mean, can I see over them?
You can look over the top of them, yeah.
How tall are they?
As you peer over the top.
No, stop. I asked if I could. I didn't say I was going to. I'm going to use the other side of my shield, which is nicely polished because I maintain my equipment quite nice, and do a Jason of the Argonauts type thing and look at the reflection of the shield.
Used to polishing stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have that action quite practiced, do you?
I don't
Yeah.
know if you could polish metal to that much of a shine.
Well,
If
If
that's
you
what
check the
mirrors-
documentary
That's what kind of
from
mirrors.
the 1960s, Jason and the
A
Argonauts.
lot of mirrors back in the day used to just be made of polished metal.
Okay, we'll give you the benefit of the doubt then. But yeah, you sort of hold your shield over the top and sort of look down. You can see that behind these barrels, there's like an interlaced web of tripwires.
Okay. Okay. There's several traps here. I have a cunning plan.
Ulrich, why don't you boot the barrel over?
It's exactly what I was thinking.
Good
Great minds
great
gripe
minds
and all
think
that.
alike. Great minds think alike, my friend.
Let's all push this barrel after after three.
I'm not very
Okay.
strong. Somebody else do it.
I'm going to bear down and just dig my shoulder into it then and just sort of
Yeah.
push it forward. As
We'll
far as I
all
can.
roll the barrel down.
Is anybody else gonna like fill in for my spot? Because
No, because
I mean,
am
I
weak
was
as shit
I
as
was
well.
going to
all
help.
right,
So.
Gripe will
yeah.
step up and help.
So we got 3 people doing it.
Yeah.
No, I'll help as well.
I'll
Okay.
do it.
So you've got
I
one
mean,
one barrel
basically
sort of-
2 people.
there's one barrel sort of laid on its side, and you're going to push that barrel
Roll it.
Yeah, roll it down.
into
I-
the tripwires.
I would help, but I don't want to break.
Yeah,
the
but we
floor,
want to
so-
get it with enough momentum so that we can have it rolling without us pushing it. So we want to really
gonna
give it a
step
big
back,
push and then
3
step back and let it roll
3 steps.
if we can.
If not,
It's not going to roll anywhere. It's just
all,
going to roll to the floor. You're going to be just rolling it into tripwires. There's no drop for it to go down. Or
Yeah,
anything
but
like
a
that.
circular, no, as in a cylindrical thing. If you push it,
It's a barrel, so
it
it's
will,
going to
it
roll
will, it will,
forward.
it will roll forwards unless it's stopped by something. I appreciate it's not going to roll far.
Yeah.
But if we really give it a good
How does it
boot,
have to roll?
yeah.
So, first that you sort of all bear down on this barrel, start to sort of shove it along. It slowly starts to budge along. You look at your hand briefly. There's this sort of greyish powder is covering them.
Well, come on, we're not being cremated today.
Stop.
Put it back in.
Can I kind of quickly smell the powder? Does it smell of gunpowder?
It's reminiscent, shall we say? Yeah.
Okay, I just quickly yell out, "Stop!"
Okay, I'm not seeing anything when we start this, so I'm going to light a torch. Let me get a torch out. I can't see anything.
Are you sure, Jack?
I'm going to take another 2 steps back.
Barksian, I think we may have a use for one of your firebolts.
Just let me get them.
Let's. I think, ladies and gentlemen, if we just move back and let Barksian do his thing, and we might be able to clear this area.
I shall certainly keen to that. I'm certainly flexible in that regard.
I will take aim.
Your best shot, Barksian. We believe in you.
I will let loose a firebolt.
Just need to look at the range of something. 1 second.
Okay, let's take a step further back.
I think I'm just going to go up to the floor we were just on, fellas. I'll see you later.
Let's go at least 60 foot back, just in case. What's the range of your firebolt?
120.
Right, let's go 120 feet back.
Oh dear.
The DM says, let's check the range on something. I ain't stupid.
I'm going to go this way, fellas.
How dark is it down here, by the way?
You are still going to be having to operate by torchlights of some kind.
No,
I've got
okay.
dark vision, so
or whatever light you are using. Yeah.
You got dark vision, yeah.
I probably can't go too much further. So yeah, I got 23 to hit the barrels.
23 to hit the barrels. Yeah.
Trying to achieve?
There's you sort of watch as the firebolt just disappears down the corridor and lights up, like a halo around the corridor around it.
As I let loose the firebolt, can I then run back?
You can get maybe 2 squares in.
Good.
Yeah.
That's enough.
And just you sort of turn and run to bolt backwards, and there is this almighty explosion as these barrels filled with dynamite, gunpowder, detonate. The fireball itself creeps down the hallway. You all sort of stare on in panic for a minute. Everyone starts creeping around the corner, but it stops well short of you.
I do like the superhero sort of slow walk as it's exploding behind me.
With your back turned to it, yeah.
Yep.
Do you want to put some Horatio glasses on as well? Like
Guys,
CSI?
don't look at explosions.
The corridor at this point now is absolutely packed with dust, and
that's what I call a blast.
small bits of rubble are falling out of the dust cloud at this point.
Does any of it hit?
None of it gets close enough to hit anybody. No.
Well done, Barksian.
Oh, that certainly was loud.
What exactly have we achieved?
We may have activated or deactivated those traps, however you may want to call it. But they're probably not there anymore.
I very much doubt the corridor is there anymore.
Only way to find out. Let's go and check.
Barksian, before you go ahead, why don't you shoot those barrels down there as well, see if we have the same effect?
Say what, sorry?
Well, there's some more barrels down there. Why don't you shoot those with the same thing? Let's see if we have the same effect.
Okay. I will fire at these ones as well.
Yeah.
With a... Oh dear. 7.
7. No, this one just spirals out and just smacks into the wall next to it instead.
Okay, Barksian, it
Come on,
happens
my
to the
friend.
best of us.
Come on, my friend. I'll bet you a silver piece that you can hit it.
I will load up again and fire. 15 to hit.
15. It's a solid hit there. Again, same kind of thing. You get that bright flash of orange light as it careens down the hallway, nice and central. Strikes the barrels as this almighty detonation again, and both sides of the corridors now are filled with this thick kind of dust. Small bits of rubble are falling in off the ceiling. You can see there's various extra cracks have appeared now as well.
Well, my friend, look, you earned this silver. Well done.
As the sounds of the explosion and the ringing in your ears begin to die down, you can hear lots of excited yipping noises as well, echoing down the hallways.
I think we've made our welcome.
Tordek, I think this contest is far from over. Excellent.
Gentlemen and lady, before we continue, might I suggest perhaps we wait a little bit, see if they come along to inspect our charred corpses, and when they come here, we ambush them.
That's a fine idea. Where would you suggest we ambush them from?
Now that the barrels are cleared, can we see ahead even anymore?
Why don't we all just lay on the floor and pretend we're dead?
I mean,
a good idea, my friend.
That's not reveal. Is that reveal? No, that's hide. Hang on.
Can I let a
it's
firebolt
smoky.
off either tunnel to try and light it up a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, you don't need to light it up to see the cloud of smoke that is sort of cloud of smoke and dust that is slowly working its way down the hallway.
I meant to see if I could see any like kobolds on the way.
Yeah, sure. I mean, you send a firebolt off down the hallway, but
too much smoke.
How about we hide on the corner in the smoke, and then as soon as we see something getting close towards us, we pop out the smoke and just blow them up.
I prefer that idea. I'm not going to pretend to be dead. A servant of Anur, the general of generals, does not pretend to die.
So there's the sound of the yipping and the sound that it's getting more, it's
all
more
right, quickly,
excitable
gentlemen,
at this
left
point.
or right? Left or right? Well, we've got
Left.
to make a decision. Right, let's go. And rush off down there.
Yeah, likewise.
Are we trying to hide in the smoke then?
Yeah, I'd like to try and hide in the smoke if possible.
Yeah, same here.
Everybody makes stealth checks at this point.
Oh, yeah, something I have disadvantage on.
Join the club.
Oh, 5.
Well, that is a 14. Right.
17.
Fortunately, I'm quite
15.
I'm
12.
quite professional at stealthing around.
It's not in my nature to hide oneself.
Yeah, apparently not. Not with a 5 and a 7.
12.
It's the chat saying it's the noise of the yipping is the 200 fatherless kobold.
Oh no! Sorry, I rolled a 20.
Genuinely feeling bad. We're gonna have to start some kind of adoption centre for them at the end of this, I think.
That's a funny way to say slavery.
What was yours, Harik?
15.
15. Cool. Okay, yeah. I mean, as far as you're aware, you are, well hidden inside the smoke. You can hear the yipping is getting louder. The sounds as it echoes from the cave walls is making it sound like there are hundreds upon hundreds of these things.
I would like to prepare a short bow attack for the first kobold I see come around the corner.
The sound at this point is very much focused on the sort of coming from the east of you. At this point, you can tell it's mostly coming from that direction now.
Do we want to get tangled up with a few hundred kobolds?
Yes.
Yes.
Realistically, do you think we can survive such a hoarding mass?
How many do we think there are really?
Well, I'm no mathematician, but at least a few hundred.
Can I roll
Why don't we send somebody to have a look at the numbers? Somebody with perhaps good stealth skills. Gripe, I believe you were just saying how good you are at stealth.
I am pretty proficient in my stealth. However, I would not want to deprive that ability from somebody who is trained in such a thing.
Do we have anybody trained in such skills?
I don't think so.
So we'd need someone with dark vision.
Yeah, I Gripe would light up down there.
So you're also in a corridor that's now absolutely packed with dust. So even dark vision is going to be very limited use at this point.
I'll go and have a look.
I mean, I could go there and try and talk my way to their leader, and then you can come rescue me or something.
Then we'd have to fight our way through. So why don't we just fight our way through?
How about we hack our way through to their
It'd be
leader?
a case if I say I'm the only survivor, you win, take me to your leader, and I'll be your bitch or something. And then whilst I lead them all the way, you guys follow and come rescue me.
But the very nature of having to rescue you means we'd have to fight our way through to rescue you.
No.
So why don't you just stay with us and we fight our way there anyway?
I think you underestimate Gripe's musical ability.
I've heard his wiping song.
Then I'm sure he could bring the leader on his side. He is that good.
I
didn't come here to bring any leaders to our side. We came to smite them.
So the sounds of yipping are starting to die down a little bit now. They're becoming a little bit more coherent and structured. Not quite enough, Jesse, that you can pick out any words. But it seems to have gone from jubilant celebration to sort of, I don't know, normal conversation, maybe confusion.
Can we get an idea of how many different voices there are?
It's going to be a tricky one. Perception.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay.
One of you wants to try it. It's going to be a hard
14.
one. 14. No.
I'm not an expert in their language, Jesse, perhaps. I was trying to listen to see if I could guess how many there are. Maybe
I'll give it a go. I got a 22.
22. You can't determine the number of voices, but you are hearing odd words like no bodies.
They've come from near the tunnel.
Well, then I suggest we keep on going down this one, hidden from the rear. I'm assuming this one goes around in a circle.
This is where the large one fled. Let's cut the head off the snake.
Exactly.
All right, then. Well, shall we go on ahead?
I believe that's a good choice of action.
Are you staying in stealth here, or?
I would try to continue to be in stealth if at all possible, but I'd also like to keep my eyes out for any more traps along the way.
One or the other, I'm going to say.
I'll keep my eyes out for traps along the way. Then.
More attentive on traps. Okay. You sort of edge your way down the hallway. The noise of rushing water is growing louder and louder. The sounds of the yipping conversation noises don't appear to be getting any closer to you at this point in time. As you round the corner of the T-junction, you look across and you can see there's this sort of natural stone bridge that leads out over this giant fissure in the centre. And on the far side of the bridge, holding this staff with what appears to be like a sort of crab claw type thing stuck on the top of it, wearing this purple cloak, is the taller kobold that you saw earlier. And he just eyes down the corridor and he says to you in common, "Take your dead or die."
No.
Hello, my name is Light. I am something of a professional around these parts.
Take your dead or die.
Did you put the dead there, or were they dead and you found them?
And he sort of mutters something in Draconic. It just repeats the same thing. Take your dead or die. It's almost like he's practiced these words.
While Gripe's talking, can I just whisper over to Braxian? Braxian, get one of those firebolty things ready on those barrels.
Yeah, I will whisper back. Just give me the signal.
Can I speak back in Draconic and say, what dead are you talking about?
He sort of looks back at you, sort of slightly confused that you're speaking his natural tongue. His voice is a little deeper. It's not quite as yippy and high pitched as the others that you've been near. And he just starts referring to the bodies at the entrance. Corpses and bodies, dead people, take them or die.
Lord X going to shout back, "Take your dead or die."
You sort of translate for him, Jesse. It's along the lines of more where they came from, arsehole. And you're being polite by saying arsehole.
Jesse, would you mind translating a couple of things for me?
Yeah.
Would you ask this fine gentleman, did he or his people kill those people up there?
I'll translate that.
None of your concern. Kobold Warren now. Kobolds live. Take your dead. And as if to emphasize the point, he reaches to the side, pulls a torch, and holds it over the barrels. Or die.
I believe if he blew that up, this entire thing would come down.
We're not on the bridge, though, are we? This thing, are we?
I think there's enough gunpowder there, the entire cavern would blow up. I mean, what's above us right now? Isn't it Holrick's town? Holrick's little house?
No, you're way outside of town. The mine won't be under the village. Although, no. Just Harrick's kids just dropping.
Yeah.
Daddy!
I told you I would return.
I think he needs to blow himself up.
He's just holding this lit torch.
How about a challenge? One of our champions versus one of your champions.
I don't think he cares about that, my good friend. I think he wants us to leave.
Well, I don't want to leave. I came here to kill the things and smite things, not to collect bodies and go.
All right, so I want to try and I want to drop my rapier and put my hands out in like a non-threatening gesture and try to like talk to him through Jesse, of course, that we mean no harm. We generally just we mean no harm. We generally just would like to talk, just to set.
Take your dead or die. One
we
last
can give
chance.
Give you.
Do you think you'd be able to hit him?
And as sort of Gripes walking forward, sort of stammering and trying to talk over him, he just lobs the torch up in the air, and you look up. You just look up at it briefly in horror. Look back down again. He's gone. The torch, almost in slow motion, drops down into the center of these barrels.
I don't know how well this work. Try and hit the torch with my own firebolt to try and knock it off course.
He did have one readied. Yeah,
I'm going to make this quite a difficult one. I have an AC.
I wish I had a bless left.
I
don't have anything left.
Can I quickly inspire him?
You need no time for any of this. I'm only going to allow this one reaction, just because it is kind of a cool thing if he could pull this off.
Right. Let's go.
I mean, you're hitting a torch that's in midair.
Yep.
At quite a long range.
Let's do it.
I'm going to make this an AC.
EC.
No, AC, because it's a hit roll, isn't it?
Yeah.
I suppose, yeah.
I think 20 sounds fair. No, 22.
Right, okay.
22.
I will roll. Wish me luck, guys.
Luck.
I can't look.
Really like
Can't look.
18 or 19.
Oh,
God's
16.
guide.
It was a 16.
No, so just this torch starts. Always watching in slow motion. This torch drops into the barrels. This firebolt just flies over the top. There is this huge explosion. The cavern around you starts to shake. Rocks fall. But don't worry, nobody dies. The cavern starts to collapse in around you. You can see the bridge in front of you starts to sort of dissipate and crumble. The
Small
kobold
child
himself
falls.
is no longer nowhere to be seen, and the last thing you see is this massive rush of dust and rubble that comes rushing towards your faces. And that's where I'm going to call it for this evening.
Do any
Ooh.
in all of the rubble that rushes towards our faces, are all of them considered to be rock sized?
Nothing lethal. No.
Nothing hit.
You're still losing that bet.
What is the bet? Sorry, I'm confused here. What was the bet?
If he gets hit by a rock on the head, I have to buy him a drink.
Yeah. So yeah, no, that's it. That's it for this evening. Thank you very much.
That's the thing. If I don't get hit on the head, I'll be like, well, I was so if I didn't get hit on the head once. So either way, it's a win-win for me.
Like I say, I didn't get the chance to say. I completely forgot to say this at the beginning. But for those that are interested in playing Dungeons and Dragons, tune in again next week because I would like to, with the lockdown and everything being the way it is, I would like to bring back Adventurers League, which is something we started in store. So we're looking at ways that we can do that online. I've got a few DMs lined up and things for that. So if you're interested in getting started in D&D, join us next week or check out the YouTube channel. There'll be some information up there at some point. This has been fun, guys. Thanks very much for coming again. It's been awesome.
Thank you for watching, everyone.
I love
Cheers.
I love my Tuesday nights at the moment.
Twice a week.
Twice a week, yeah. Yeah.
Just quite professional and co.
There's 7 of us and 7 days. No?
Yeah.
Okay.
The maths.
Yeah, true.
I got a lot of games up.
No worries. Glad you enjoyed it, Swifty P. Like I say, join us again next week, same time, 7:30 p.m, and we will find out how this ends. And whether or not
I'm
they
a little bit
take the dead or die.
Level 2.
No worries, everyone. Take care. Thanks very much.
Thanks,
Good night,
everyone.
y'all.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Cheerio.
Bye.
Bye.
You must gather your party before venturing forth. You must gather your party before venturing forth. You must gather your party before venturing forth. You must gather your party before venturing forth.